If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day.
Are you a fan of Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? Why not join our growing Facebook fans pages? Just search Sewing Street Fans and Yarn Lane TV Fans on Facebook and click Join Group. It's that simple. Never miss out on the latest news and updates from our presenters and guest designers, special offers and plenty of chat with your fellow fans. Share photos of your makes, ask for advice, interact with your favourite guests and presenters and be a part of the ever-growing sewing and yarn community. See you there!
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out. Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again.
Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
If you could hear what I can hear down my ear pit on this side, not that side, Hannah was singing me into the show with the Circle of Life this morning. She had all the notes just in the wrong order, that was all. Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Friday. Friday. That's what they say, isn't it? Friday. I'm here today and tomorrow with you. Vix is back with you on Sunday. Shall we start with our early bird? It's a good one this today. It's a goodie, goodie, goodie. Oh, there you go. Early bird special. Tweet, 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 tweet. You get 5 friction pens for the price of 4. Look at the lovely colours. Look at those lovely colours. I know. So you're getting 1 for free, $3.99. So once you bought these, that's your P&P done for the day. I know, isn't it brilliant? I'm just trying to find some white fabric. Here we go. Aren't they lovely? Now, you know what a friction pen is? It's one that you can write on a piece of fabric. And then when you get the iron to it or any sort of heat, it disappears. Please always check the fabric you're putting it onto as well, because just always check. Some fabrics react differently to it. And it only appears back, they say, if you go to really, really cold temperatures, like put it in the fridge or something like that. But you can use them to write on paper with as well. These are them on the fabric. Lovely colours, look. I haven't got an iron switched on, so I'm not going to show you how they disappear. Hang on. I can get an iron from here, that's right. Thank you. We sell irons. We've got it on today's show, actually. Thank you. Now she's singing other songs, not Barbie Girl. Oh, no, Circle of Life. It was Barbie Girl while we were prepping. Irons on. So I'll just carry on doing this. Lovely colours. I'm loving this maroon. Not that one. This maroon one is beautiful. But you can write on paper with them as well. I shall show you that in a second. I'm sure I've got some paper here. Oh yes, I've got a Jane Greenough chart that I can show you here. She'll love that. Right, so this is if you write on paper. On the end there, sorry, there's a little rubbery thing. Look, and it's the friction, the heat, that removes it. So if you are going to do a project, do not laminate it afterwards because the heat will just erase all those things. Now, I don't know if this is on hot enough yet. Oh, there's no iron pad underneath it, but there you go, look. Completely gone, completely gone, completely gone. I know, it's brilliant, isn't it? So whether you're using paper or fabric, it's totally and utterly erasable. But please, please, please check your fabrics first. Same with, oh sorry, I'll put those in the shot, shall I? At $15.96, you're saving $3.99. Oh look, now you saved your P&P. Because you just pay one P&P for the whole day. Whether you come in and buy anything, a quilt kit, a sewing machine, anything, it's $3.95 for the whole day from midnight to midnight. So you've saved it already. If you buy these and check out, that's your P&P paid for the whole day. I know, brilliant. You get all 5 of those. Oh, let me do some messages while you're checking out. Loads you there. All right, Marilyn says good morning. Anne says good morning to John and your team. They're my team. No, we're a team. Sharon says morning. Oh, I think she means to say it's dull in Hemsworth, not full. She's not full in Hemsworth. Margaret said she might have had her breakfast. Good morning, John and Hannah. Have a lovely day. Oh, Emma's here as well. Emma's here. Cousin Susan says good morning. Leslie says morning, lovely people. Christopher says good morning. What's on the show today? You'll see in a minute, Christopher, when we do the menu, because that's the way it works. Andy Lynn says good morning, John and the gang. Looking forward to today's show. Glennie says good morning. Claire says morning, John and all. Gorgeous shirt. Cloudy here today. Stuart says morning, John and all. I was up with the birds this morning. Beautiful day in Suffolk. Laurie says morning, John. Have a lovely day. Elizabeth, morning, lovelies. Overcast but very warm in Wakefield. Morning, John. Looking forward to a great show while I'm baking, says Morag. Yeah, Sharon meant dull, not full. She's not had her breakfast yet. So, aren't they brilliant? Aren't they brilliant? That's today's early bird. Make sure you check out, though. Please make sure you check out, because they're not yours till you check out. I'm ready. I'm packing them. This is what we have to do at the end of the show, so I thought I'd do it during the show, that's all. Yeah, I'm going to do that with everything today. That lives here. If we're tidy up as I go, then we'll be fine. Right, this week's panel of the week, been very, very popular, launched by Vix on Tuesday, will be this price until Sunday night, or until stocks last. And then after that, it'll go back up to the price. Oh, hang on, do you want the code? It's LUUU06. It's lovely, it's the world, look. The world. It's like an atlas on a plate, that isn't it? So you've got North America, you've got South America, you've got Europe, you've got Africa. Oh, Stuart says anyone... Oh, sorry, LUUU06. Stuart says anyone else having comment issues? Half the comments you've read aren't on my window. It was like that yesterday on my Facebook Live from home yesterday. It was going all over the place yesterday. Sue says, morning, John and crew. Love, love, love your shirt. Have a great show. Thank you, Sue. Claire says, love Friction pens. I use them to mark out my bunnies. When I've stitched them up, they get a lovely blow with the hairdryer to get rid of all the pen marks. There you go. Available on Etsy, those bunnies are. £9.99 now. It will go up to £12.99 on Sunday night. £12.99, if there are any left, is what this will go up to on Sunday night. If you go to the website and check any of the others, they all have gone up, unless they've sold out. Lynn says, good morning, John. Just fed my 18-month-old Jackapoo in Garstang, Lancashire. You are lovely. Thank you, Lynn. That's a lot of information in one little sentence, isn't it? £9.99, pan of the week, 100% cotton. Totally and utterly exclusive to Sewing Street. Can't buy it anywhere else. Yeah, it's not, I said just there, it's not anatomically correct, this. Where's the dolphin? That's an orca whale, that one. Oh, there, sorry, I didn't even see that one. Yeah, no, that's not really there. But also, I said, why is the Isle of Wight here? And also, there's Italy, the boot. What I don't understand is everyone else gets animals and we just get Big Ben. I've got some cod. I've got some cod in the water. That's very controversial, isn't it? They're not goldfish. They're jackdaws or whatever they're called. Because I'm a zoologist now, I know these things. Catherine says, morning, John, love your shirt. Judy says, good morning. Jill says, morning, John. John, a bit dull here in Devon. Susan says, morning, John and everyone. Windy and noisy sheep in the field. Right, now, is it windy or are the sheep windy? If it's the sheep, I know how they're feeling. Thank you. Judy says, morning, John and team from a cloudy St Albans. You see, it's funny, isn't it, how it's different everywhere. Right, are we done with the panel? Message on my bottom. Morning, John, you look very tall this morning. Love the shirt. Do you know why it is? You're used to seeing me sitting down. So when I sit down, I'm here, you see, normally. But I'm standing up. And also, up. Let's look at today's menu, shall we? The ladies of the galleries enjoyed that one. So, at 8 o'clock, oh, it's lovely this. We've got Moda Kasada. We've got the quilt kit, which is beautiful. And we've got pre-cuts. We've got some Tula pink. We've got some, the fabrics from the Kasada range, but that's in half meters. And we've also got, I can't remember what that's called. It's a lovely, lovely other range of fabric. It'll come to me in a minute. My brain's not quite working yet. No. No, this one here. This one in this hour. It's got, I can't remember what it's called now. Anyway, sorry? Solstice, that's right, solstice, thank you. Then at 9 o'clock, we're doing a creative. Now, it's the Crazy Eights. It's not crazy eights, it's Crazy Eights. Made a few blocks out of it. Suzie Duncan's here with us today. Suzie Duncan. There you go, there's one block. There's another block. Brand new fabrics. Oh, that's nice. Brand new fabrics. We've got, I love the way the windmill in the middle is different fabrics. We've got brand new fabrics, which, now this is a little bit wrong this. So at 10 o'clock, I am doing the fabrics that Sushi has used in the hour before. Plus I've got some Liberty cotton fabrics in that hour as well. It's like half and half. Then at 11 o'clock, we've got the Geofetti Quilt. There it is. Now, we've got all that fabric by the half metre. We've got the panel in the middle. We've got all sorts. It's look. Beautiful. Those fabrics are just a delight. We have got them by the half metre, which means if you don't want to make the quilt, you can do that. Then, we are running all the way to the Yarn Lane studio. Right, but there's no guest today, but I've got 11% off everything. 11% off everything at Yarn Lane, right? There will be a code. Have we got it? Do you want to show it now? Right, okay, here's the code if you want to go to Yarn Lane now. The pre-order's not up, but it's everything on the Yarn Lane website. YL11. YL11 is your code for 11% off. So it's not just the things that, anyway, doesn't matter. It's not just the things that I've got on the show. It's anything off the Yarn Lane website. We haven't uploaded anything yet. We'll be doing that later on the Yarn Lane website. So there's no pre-orders there yet. That's Yarn Lane. That'll be Yarn Lane. Right, there are 3 ways you can get in touch with me here. The first one is the email. That is studio@sewingstreet.com. Studio@sewingstreet.com. That's the one that Hannah will be reading out in my ears. Lorraine says, oi, legs. Morning, John. Nice legs, says Carol. Love the shirt. I wish someone would do a panel of clothes through the ages. I think that would be gorgeous. Margaret says, good morning, Emma. Sorry, I didn't know you were in today. Well, she has so much time off, Margaret. I'm not surprised you wouldn't have thought she was here. She's not been in for ages, has she? Anyway, then you can also send me a message on Facebook. That's there. And they're the ones I read out. And then you can also go to the website, www.sewingstreet.com. Click on Watch the Show Live or just Watch Live. That's what it'll look like. To the right there's a box saying send a message to studio. Hello. John. Hippos. Oh, here we go. This is Hannah's new... She's shouting at you. She's found out... Yeah, that was right. Hippos can't swim. Did you know that? Anyway, and they run across... And they're natural... Nature's irrigation, they are. Anyway, if you scroll down, you can send that. That's the white box that turns up. Right, if you go scroll down... Oh, that's a funny picture. That's a funny picture. So the left-hand column is everything that we've shown so far. The right-hand column, just click on pre-order. You will see everything. Oh, now the one thing I haven't got, they're not here in the studios, those tartan fat quarters. They are still available, but I haven't got them here in the studio. I had them on yesterday. Oh, right, kind of just clicked on that. That's the quilt kit that we've got. It's beautiful, isn't it? I've got a print up of it. There's all the Kasada fabrics. There's some thread. There's extra wide backing. There's some fat quarters. There's some thread. There's some solstice fabric. That's all in the first hour. Then we go to the Crazier 8. Oh, look, someone's even put a block in there. That's clever, isn't it? So we've got the ruler, and then we've got bundles of fabric. Now, you see that fabric there? I've got a mega bundle. I've got the 3 smaller bundles, but in the next hour, I've got everything by the half metre. You'll see in a second. So there we go. This is the Liberty fabric. There it all is. If you want the new Lewis and Irene fabric, the honeybee fabric, it's all available by the half metre in 11. Do I mean 10 o'clock? No, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Nice, isn't it? Very subtle. Very subtle. Then we go to Susie's next hour. Oh, you're going to love this. You get, well, still Liberty, 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 Liberty. Liberty. Here we go. Look at these fabrics. Look at that. It's Geofetti digital white triangles, that one. They're beautiful. Look at them. Look at them. That's the panel there. They've called it, oh yeah, they called it panel at the top, yeah. That's the panel that's in the middle of Susie's quilt. But look at the one there. Look at the left one. Look at the left one. The blue decor fabric. Look, aren't they lovely? Anyway, that's in Susie's second hour. And then we've got the quilt with Susie's instructions with 3 colourways. We've got aqua. Now you can now see. So let me just explain that. Show that picture again, sorry. So Susie's made it in orange, right? But we also have it in the aqua version. So you need to look at the top left-hand corner to see that that's the aqua version. There's a navy blue version and there's the orange version. In fact, the orange version is behind me on the wall. So if you want to buy them, you can see which colour you need to go there. We don't know why the PU is in there, but if you want some, you can get some. It's in there. It's there. Right, now, the 550 sewing machine is the one that Suzie will be using. And I don't know why the Juki's there. Oh, okay, the Juki DX7. I didn't know we had some still in stock. Juki DX7 sewing machine, including feet worth £110. That's also there. And the 720. Now, Jane was on yesterday showing us the 720. A couple went yesterday. We've got a couple left in stock, but as she said, it's very limited. And then some Moda coat, if you fancy some Moda coat. Yeah, it's not, the Moda coat tub is not bigger than the sewing machine. And Hannah did not take that picture. That's not her fault. So this is the quilt, that's Susie's quilt at 11 o'clock. And then I'll show you the quilt that we've got now. So this is the 11 o'clock quilt. Look at this. Now, this isn't the quilt. This is a different, this is this hour, right? This is the Kasada. This is a sample of what it will look like. I'll look up the proper size, but this is what, we haven't had it made, but this is what this quilt will, oh, actually, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it might be that size. I don't know. I think it, let's have a look anyway. I'm going to open the box. Yeah. Basically, what it is we just want to, it's arrived, we want to bring to you. We hadn't got an expert to make it. So what we do is we get our printer, or we get someone, not our printer, we get someone to print up what it will look like. But this is what it looks like here. And I'll look into it now to tell you what size the finished thing in. Oh no, now I've got fewer than 20 already. That's why we can't do a whole show of it. Julia says, morning John, loving the show from Julia. And Carol says, I had a sneaky peek at 7:30 this morning and the fabric is absolutely gorgeous that's on today's show. Right, this is called Kasada. We've had the collection before, we've not had this kit before. Right, hang on a sec. So lots of these fabrics are sold out. Lots of them we've only got in here. Now, it doesn't say, oh, there you go, 63 inches by 63 inches. So it's an awful lot bigger than this. This is just an artist's interpretation because it's 63 inches across by 63 inches. Now, what do you get in the box, you're saying? Well, I'll show you. What you get in the box? You get the picture of the finished quilt. You get the instructions. Right, let me have a quick look at this. Let's see how big these blocks are. You get enough for the quilt top and the binding in here. You'd need to supply your own backing. Oh, hang on. Oh, now, right, this is the throw size, 63 by 63. They do a bigger size, but this is the one that's 63 by 63. You've got the instructions for the larger one here, but not the fabric. You've got the fabric for the finished throw, 63. And each block is 7 inches square. So these are all the instructions in here. Looks more complicated than it is, I think. Right. No. Looks less complicated. The actual... Oh, now this is unusual. Oh, first of all, look at the solids, right? All right, okay, so this is different to this because this has got black. Oh, no, there it is. So there's your black for your, sashing. Then you've got pink, look, for your cornerstones. Oh, and then look, every now and then there's a solid in the yellow and the orange, look. So they're your solid colours there. Beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful. But then look at these. Now, I've got some of these. I've got some of these available. Let me have a look. So, I'm saying I've got some of these available. I haven't. It's beautiful, isn't it? Now, am I allowed to open this or not? Or they all, yep. No. Right. Okay. Half the stock has gone. Half the stock has gone already. Now, this isn't the one that's on the wall behind me, but this is what yours is going to look like. That's what this one's going to look like. It's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to open it, but yeah. We need to get some Snappy's cling film to wrap it back up with, I think, this one. Hang on a minute. Because I need to rip it to get to that. Ooh. There we go. Here we go. Look at these beautiful fabrics in here. Right, you ready for this? So you get all of these fabrics. Oh, you see, a couple of these I don't think we had. Beautiful, aren't they? Now, all I've got left of this collection is this. So if you want to make some cushions to go with, then I've got those coming up in a minute. But this is all comes in the quilt kit here. Oh, look at that. So you get all of that, plus your black for your sashing, plus your pink for your cornerstones, plus your 3 colours for your solids, your magenta, your corn, and your orange for some of the blocks. The blocks are all 7 inches square, and they will create that. 63 inches by 63 inches it is. Single figures already. Look at us, 8:20, single figures already. Jill said, you should have sent the kit to me and I would have made it for you, John. Jill, it only arrived the day before yesterday. I don't think even you could have made it by today, could you? Georgina says, good morning. Wow, loving the Kasada quilt bundle. Beautiful fabric. Isn't it just stunning? I'm not going to open the solids because you can see that they're amazing colours. But look, to create that, isn't it lovely? 63. So each of those blocks are 7 inches in size. Your 9 by 9 blocks makes a 63 by 63 inch quilt. It's enough for the front and the binding. Oh, I'm presuming then you must bind it in the magenta. Oh yeah, actually you can see it. You can see it very, very subtly around the edge. It's just got a magenta binding. Yeah. Okay, this is about to sell out. We had a blues quilt like this the other day and it sold out in... Oh, yeah, the one with the birds on it. Yeah, it sold out within minutes, didn't it? This is about to do the same. Okay, right. If you've got it in your basket... And, oh, no, that's... Oh! Did I not mention it? I'm sure it means... But look. So, there are 2 payments of $64.99. So, you pay the first one today and the second one in a month's time. which is brilliant, first of all. I forgot to say that. And there's no interest charge. Literally. And also, if you bought the early birds, no extra P&P. And this would cost you, well, not the empty box, but this kit would cost you more than £3.95 to send it from the post, wouldn't it? But anyway, it's about to sell out. If you've got it in your basket, you do need to check out, because some people are going to be disappointed. They are beautiful, though, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Right, okay, Hannah's going to keep an eye on the baskets for us while I put that one away. I'll put that bit of there. Hannah, you can put that back on, can't you, afterwards? Yeah. Yeah, she said. Right, hang on then. Right, now from this collection by the half metre, we've got some, I haven't got all of those, obviously. But if you bought that quilt kit and then you thought, oh, do you know what? I'll make that for the throw over the bed or the back of the sofa. Throw over the back of the sofa, and then you'll make some cushions or something to go with. Or a skirt. You can make a skirt to go with it, couldn't you? This is all we've got left by the half metre from this collection. It's not a mega bundle. It's literally just as you see it. So let's put it into patterns. Oh, well, actually, I've said let's put it into patterns. Is that the same as that one? Isn't it funny how they look different? Right, there we go, there we go, there we go. So I'm going to start with the green paisley one, because that's one on its own. Yeah, so this one is called... Oh, they haven't put... Oh, Aesop. This one's called Aesop, like Aesop's Fables. Oh, what have we called it? It's not iCat at all. I remember this now when we launched it. This one's called Aesop. Now, the background, it looks a bit blue on my telly. It's like a bottle green with those beautiful, beautiful, colourful paisleys on it. Excuse me, there's only 4.5 metres this one left. Who's moved my sanitizer? Oh, there it is. 4.5 metres this one left. Lots in baskets. Make sure you check out. Lovely, isn't it? 100% cotton, machine washable, 44 inches wide. It's really good quality. £7.49 for half a metre. Right, okay, now I'm going to go to the two florals. Oh, excuse me. The aircon's just kicked in again, you see. Right, so the beautiful one in magenta, one in green. Green one first. Oh, there's what? There's only a metre of this one left, and I haven't got the name of this one because we cut it off just before the name. But it's beautiful. There's only a metre of this one left, though. By the time I've opened it, it'll have gone, won't it? Yep, it's gone. It's gone. Now I've got the same flowers in like a magenta and orange. We've called it Floral Multi. The designers... Oh, no, they're all called Aesop. So we'll just have to go with our colourway, Floral Multi. This is what you get. If you order this number, this is what you'll get. Moda Kasada Floral Multi, £7.49 for half a metre. It's beautiful, isn't it? Very luscious and rich. What would you make out of it, do you think? Oh, bolster cushion, says Hannah. I think it'd be more clothing. I'm thinking of clothing. Nice bolster, says Hannah, very quietly. Yoga mat. Hannah's gone back to yoga. She's done one session, but she nearly cried while she was in there. But now she's seeing people's auras this morning. She was chatting about something. She said, well, I don't remember her, but I remember her aura. That's what Hannah said that this morning. Right, what colour? Aqua first. This is peacocks in paisleys. Or are they in ogies? I can't remember now. Ogie's that shape. But that's not an ogie. They're just pear cut. Chubby teardrops they are. Think he's nesting. Oh, no, he's not nesting. He's got legs. Little legs. That was like the giraffe we had just there with the tiniest little legs. Beautiful. Oh, I see. Aesop is the quote they've used on the side of the fabric saying, adventure is worthwhile. That's a book I remember from when I was little, Aesop's Fables. We used to have a big, big book of it. Right, here we go. The same one now, but in... Not quite sure what colour we've called this one. Pink, we've called this one. It's corally, salmony, bricky. Jackie says, morning, everyone. Isabel says, good morning. Lovely, isn't it? Three more, that's all there are in this range. Then I'll carry on with something else. So now I've got this pattern. Is that the same as that? Yeah. So I've got it in three colours, this one. Green first. We've called it yellow. It's lovely, isn't it? Beautiful. I know, isn't it lovely? There you go, Hannah singing again. She's in all week. She's here all weekend, folks. Do you want magenta or orange next? We won't have called it orange, of course. Light pink, we've called this one. Don't tell me the next one's called dark pink. Oh, this one's light pink. Pretty, isn't it? And then last but not least, we've got purple, apparently. Just in case, we just brought these in case you wanted to make something to go with the quilt, if you've got the quilt kit. There it is. That's purple. From the Kasada range. Crystal Manning designed it for Moda. £7.49. There you go. Lulu says, morning, John. I'm loving the quilts and the fabrics. They're so beautiful. They are. They are indeed. Right, I've got to do a recap on the quilt kit. (63 by 63 inches). More people got that in their baskets than we've got stock. So now it is really important. If you want it, you need to check out. You need to check out now if you want that. There you go. Right. Well done if you got that. Well done. My table's bereft now. Right. Solid bundles. I'll do those now. Right, so I've got solid bundles in greens, pinks, and sunrise or sunset. We'll start with sunset. So now these are Rose and Hubble fabrics. You get ½ a metre of each in there. That's lovely, isn't it? Oh, it's called Sunset Core Fabric Bundle. £12.99 for 2 metres of fabric. Core blimey. I think we've got orange. I think we've got sunshine. I think we've got lemon. And I think we've got peach. There you go. So sunshine, lemon, orange, peach. Delicious. Suzanne says, good morning. It's gloomy here in Berkshire, but I still need my glasses looking at all these fabulous fabrics. They're all sunny, these fabrics, aren't they? Very uplifting and make you happy. Make us all happy. No singing, no singing, no singing. That's beautiful, isn't it, that one? You singing. Now, did you know there's a switch in there? Emma, you have to be careful. There's a switch in there that if you flick it, we will be able to hear everything that you and Hannah say. Yep, we found that out yesterday. No, it was it was on the ball and they didn't go live, which was just as well. But what we're saying is Hannah could sing and you could just flick the switch and everyone could hear her beautiful voice. £12.99. Is Elliot coming in today? Oh, he's in. Yeah, he'll know. He'll be able to tell you. The green bundle now, which is this one. There you go. Oh, don't talk to me about boiled eggs. You know, Hannah, I bought a Lakeland boiled egg maker. I've used it 3 times. It's broken down. I had to put them in a bowl of water last night with a sauce, you know, saucepan of water yesterday. Well, maybe I should have gone to Lidl then. Gerardine says, I don't know how you do it, but you're looking fabulous. Every day you look better than the day before. Oh, Gerardine, you're very kind. Gerardine, Hannah says, have you got your new glasses, Gerardine? And you haven't even seen how beautiful Hannah looks today. It's not the weekend, so she's not dressed up. Will you be dressing up this weekend? Oh, she's not going to dress up this weekend. Oh. Oh. Oh, Emma's going to put a dress on tomorrow. For Hannah. Okay. $12.99. So what we got here is that jade, fur, chartreuse and lime, I'm guessing. Oh, I've got that completely wrong. Jade, chartreuse, emerald and mint. There you go. I don't think that's emerald. Well, no, because we had emerald yesterday and we were talking about how it looked like an emerald. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, that looks like a Sokoto emerald rather than a Colombian, that's all. Colombian. Berries is this one. Elliot, show them where the switch is to make Hannah go live. No. No. Right, these are beautiful colours, aren't they? $12.99. These are berries. Margaret says, is Hannah working on your birthday shows? No, Margaret, she's not. Because what's happened, Margaret, is that the directors and the producers have gone back onto their rota. So it means, because what was happening was every time, because we were in bubbles, every time I worked the weekend, Hannah had to work the weekend, so she never got any weekends off or anything. Now we've swapped out, we've broken the bubbles down now. So it means that, so Hannah will do, is it 1 week she'll do Monday, Tuesday, how does it work, Hannah? It's something like you do Monday, Tuesday, have Wednesday, Thursday off, work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the next week you just work Wednesday and Thursday, or Tuesday and Wednesday. It works like that. So it means they're fair. And Emma and Elliot do the same, except Elliot keeps changing his mind. So it means that they get fair. Pardon? He's got to do other jobs, he says. That doesn't help Emma, though. Doesn't have her weekends off. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I will still do I don't have a shift pattern. I just come in when they've got a space to fill, right? Which is a lot at the moment. But so it works out that Hannah isn't on my birthday weekend. It's Kat, and I don't think it's Emma either, because I've got little Paul's directing on the Saturday, and I'm not sure who's directing on the Sunday. I haven't seen little Paul for ages. Who's doing the Sunday? 19th, a week on Sunday. It was supposed to be little Paul. It's who? Yeah. Okay, I've got a brand new director on my second day birthday. OP's ready. I hope he's ready because it's going to be so busy. We've got so many fantastic shows lined up for you. Oh, okay, I've got a free lunch on my birthday. Okay. Because we're doing 2 days. We're doing 2 days on my birthday. Sorry, we didn't do those colours, did we? Rose, fuchsia, pomegranate, and lavender. Raspberry, pomegranate, fuchsia, and what? Amethyst. I should have got that one, shouldn't I? That's more like your Rose de France amethyst than your amethyst, isn't it? Okay, they're the solid colours I've done now. I've got some quilt backing and some bundles, and I've got my solstice, and I've got my Tula. I can do my Gutmann Deco Stitch. Now, this is lovely, because look, you've got... Oh, now someone's had this box open. Because what it is you've got a variegated, and then they put a solid next to the variegated. That one's gone in the wrong way. Oh, no, it's only that one. It's only that one. So with that lemon and white, you get white. With that yellow multicoloured, you get yellow. With that red multicoloured, you get red. With that fuchsia one, you get the pink, and so forth. So you get a solid to go with the variegated. And you get 70 metres on each spool. Is it a different weight thread then? 100% polyester. Now you see they've got it as like hand embroidery on there, so it must be thicker thread. I think it must be thicker thread. Hang on. Ornamental stitches and decorative backstitch seams. It must be the thicker thread then. This one. Because you only get 70 metres on a spool, which means it's thicker thread. But they've got, let me see. It looks like they've just done hand stitching with. Oh, no, that looks like machine stitching, doesn't it? Oh, I'm confused now. There you go. Most beautiful ornamental stitches and decorative backstitch seam. 20 reels, decorative. Oh, it must be 70 weight. Oh. Heavier thread, that one. Heavier thread. No, Neil's not. No, Neil's not. She's not allowed to sing. We're not allowed to sing Happy Birthday on air. You can't even do 2 bars of it. Otherwise we get charged if you do that. Hannah, you don't need glasses to see John's radiance just shining through, as does yours. Lo says, morning, it's Friday. Makes no difference here. We're still working. Thank you, Lo. But Lo's on a full-time holiday, and she's off on her motorhome with Jeffrey. How's your back? Oh, Lo's put her back out. How's your back, Lo? Anyway, moving on. These are your normal 50 weight Scooterman in a oh no, not rainbow. They're oh, these would go lovely with this, with your sunset core. Look, beautiful. You don't get this with it. I'm just showing you. So there you go. So you get in here. Each one's got 100 metres on it. It's sew all thread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 19. They're £1.90 each, aren't they? Normally, that's good value for money. Oh, hang on. That's good value for money. Lisa Lamb, morning. John, morning, everyone. Happy birthday to me. It's Lisa Lamb's birthday today. I'm a year after, a week before you are. I'll be celebrating with a slap-up meal, then seeing my mum and dad for the first time in ages. Can't wait to see you next week. Yeah, Lisa Lamb and Jenny Jackson are both on my birthday show on the 19th of June. So that's the Saturday. We're doing 2 days. We're doing Saturday and the Sunday. So Lisa Lamb, they're called the So Crazy Girls. Or Girls So Crazy. Doing 2 brand new projects. Even I don't know what the projects are. Willow says, I feel you, John. I work the weekends too. It's fine. I don't mind. $14.99. I've got, do you know what? In July, I've actually got 2 weekends off in July. 2 complete, well, I say complete weekends, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Well, there's, at one point in July, I've got a week off, solid week off in July. I know. And then I've got another week off about a week later, but I'm working in Pavers 3 days of that, so it's not like a whole week off, but I know. I won't know what to do with myself, will I? That's my what? What, going to... No, I'm not complaining. Jean says, morning, John. I hope you're well. I've missed your chats this week. It's great to tune in today. Lo's back is a bit better, thank you. She's off to Seaton and Sidmouth for beach walks this weekend. Very nice. It'll be heaving. Because, it's going to be the hottest. Is it going to be like 30 degrees this weekend? Kat's getting really excited because she said football, cider and sunshine. So she was really looking forward to it. I've also got the black and white Gutermann, yeah. I had these yesterday. They just emptied yesterday's boxes onto the desk. Which one? No, it's been carefully thought through, says Hannah. $12.99. Which ones do you run out of first? It is the same one. They've sellotaped that one together, so I can't. You get 4 whites, 3 blacks. Oh, Veronica, what's the matter? Morning, everyone. Scary treatment at the dentist today. We'll have to watch you later on catch up. Wish me luck, Veronica. It'll be fine, Veronica. You'll be absolutely fine. Yeah, when Hannah was at the dentist last time, her glasses broke and they fixed them for her. I know. Well, I think she was throwing a tantrum in the chair at the time, and the only way to get rid of her was to Yeah, probably. Squiggle in black. Now, this is 108 inches wide. It's quilt backing. I've only got this one colourway today, which is your black. Oh, actually, do you know what? This would look lovely on the back of that Kasada one, wouldn't it? That's what Hannah was thinking. She said she didn't put any of the other colours in. Has it sold out yet, though? Right, okay. If you want the quilt, you need to check out, otherwise people are going to start coming in, taking it out of your basket, because there's more people got it in baskets than we've got stock. Make sure you check out. Make sure you check out. This would be brilliant as your backing for that, wouldn't it? £8.99. £8.99. For half a metre, and it's 108 inches wide. Look, so let me show you this. This is just half the width, right? So it's double that width, double. So all you need to do, well, 63 inches. Oh, actually, you only need to buy, what's it, a metre and, hang on, 63 inches. What's that in centimetres? 120. Oh, no, you need to buy a metre and a half then. You'll have lots left over. Anyway. That goes there, that goes there. Beautiful. Solstice, I love this range. And again, it was so popular, this is all we've got left. This is all we've got left of Solstice now. Yeah, just look to see if there are any, what sits, right, here we go. There's only 2 metres of this one left. Beautiful though, isn't it? Sorry, I'll just What's the matter? £7.49 for half a metre. More people in baskets than we've got. Morning, John. Loving your chatter this morning, says Shirley. Could you wish my granddaughter Abigail a happy 18th birthday? And well done yesterday for passing her driving test. Oh, Abigail, happy birthday and congratulations. Hannah's really jealous, not because she wants to be 18, but she wants to pass her driving test. And when? November's our next event. Well, the thing is, you don't need one at the moment, do you? Really? November's the earliest you can get. Where Hannah's doing her driving test, November's the earliest that she can get. They had Rutland on Escape to the Country yesterday. I was looking for your mum. I thought your mum might be in the background going like that. Margaret says, hello, John, you're a great bloke. I'm never wrong. That's very sweet of you, Margaret. The one-way system where? In the supermarket? Oh, no. £7.49. Solstice flower bed on blue. It's beautiful, isn't it? Hannah's mum Shazza wasn't having a very good day yesterday. She was in Costa Coffee, sticking to the social distancing. And then she asked for a paper cup, so she had to go and get it, and then had to walk back, and she went the wrong way, and a lady shouted at her. So Shazza shouted back. Didn't you, Shazza? She at work today? Not sure if she's working or watching. She'll let us know. Beautiful, this one, isn't it? Half a metre of that one left. Crikey. This next one reminds me of a black opal. We won't what? Windy, this one's called. Is it really called Windy? How weird. I've got a name on the thing. Surely we would have noticed that when we did it the first time. Mind you, it was very busy, I remember this show. It was selling out before we could even get to it, wasn't it? In Oxford, it's 2022. No, not now. The driving test. You can't get a driving test till 2022. Hannah, tell Hannah there's an app that can get you cancellations. Yeah, but she needs it in a certain area. Oh, she's got the app. Oh, no, right, okay, she's got the app. Was it Shirley? Yeah, Shirley. Click, it goes bing. Hannah goes to it straight away. She goes to book it. It's gone. It's gone already. Oh. Okay, but also you'll need to, I suppose it will be in the future. You don't want, it won't, it's not a thing saying 10 o'clock today, is it, or something like that? Oh, that's right. No, because you need to have a few refresher classes, don't you? £7.49. This one is Camellia on pink. Right, okay. It's actually on navy blue. They're pink flowers. I can't see any camellias. Yes. Beautiful, though. Oh, I think it must be Facebook, Margaret. Comments are freezing today. It's really annoying. It was doing it yesterday on my Facebook Live as well. I know, I don't know what's going on. I think it was their last update, wasn't it? And if you've got a business account like mine, you know, like I've got a personal one and a business one. And the business one has gone into this business suite and I don't understand any of it. Right, okay, so this one will be Camellia on what? Oh, sorry. Oh, this one is Camellia on blue. It's nice though, isn't it? It's beautiful. Doesn't matter what the name is. If you order that code, this is the fabric you'll get. Hannah seeing Midsummer Night's Dream. Today is playing with my sewing machine this morning and backing this afternoon, says Carol. Thank you, Carol. 4 meters, this one left. The 4 meters. Beautiful. Right, I need to just mention this. Oh, hang on. Okay, now I need to tell you this, right? There are 20 of you with this in your basket, right? The 20 of you, there are only 8 not checked out. So 12 of you are going to get a notice when you come to check out saying, sorry, sold out. So if you want this, you've got to be quick. And I'm not adding any undue pressure. I'm just telling you because I don't want you to miss out. Yeah, exactly. The maths don't add up, says Hannah, because there are 20 people got it in baskets and only 8 still available that have not been checked out. I'll just wait with you for a second while you check out. I want to make sure you all get it. Oh, right, more people put it in their basket. Right, if you put it in your basket, please, 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 now check out straight away. Because now there's more than 25 of you got it. Oh, what? Right, okay. How many are now not checked out? Right, check out. 7 are now not checked out, but there's over 30 people now got in their baskets. That's at 10 to 9 on Friday morning that I'm telling you that. And also, I just need to say to you as well, don't worry about thinking, oh, but I want to get something from Susie's hour later. That's fine. You only pay 1p. You can keep checking out. Don't do what I do with the Long River. Leave things in there. Like just recently, I bought my egg thingy and then thought, oh, I want one of those things that chops the top off your egg and everything like that. Left loads of things in the basket. Came to check out, half of them had sold out. So don't do that. Don't do that. I know what disappointment's like. And not just in the Long River. In life. Yeah, the dentist room, my modelling career when I was 13, 14. And take advantage of split pay. Oh, the other thing is, you don't have to take split pay if you don't want to. You can pay the full $129.99 today if you want. Or when you come to check out, on that side of the screen, there'll be a little square and it says, do you want split pay? Right? So you can, that's your choice. That's completely your choice. Okay, even more people putting in their baskets. Is there a problem? You do need to check out though. And I don't want to sound like a shopping telly person, but I don't want you to miss out, that's all. Because loads of you will now, because more and more people are putting in their basket, which is brilliant, but you need to check out. You do need to click on the checkout and go the full way through. Whole hog, whole hog. Go through. Oh, no. That's me when I always wanted to work in a supermarket, but wouldn't want to do it now, like beep, beep. I want to do that 17 and 6. Oh, no, that gives away all day, doesn't it? But, they used to press the buttons. They used to be so quick. Oh, yeah. No, it's not the same with a self-scanner. You need to press the buttons. Yeah, we could play shop. Keep going through. Load says her O&P silver pages have gone crazy, missing messages all over the place. I've got that egg thingy, John. It's good, but there's a knack to using it. Tell me about it. There is. I know. All right. Come on now. I've got to go now. What do you want to do, Hannah? Yep. Yeah. Right. I don't want you to miss out. That's the only reason I'm doing it. Right, maybe you want some black fabric. Now, this isn't extra wide backing. This is just a 44-inch backing. How much is in there? 2 meters. Is it 2 or 3, did you say? 2. Is that enough to back it? Oh, yes, if you're making cushions, the back of cushions. But I think 2 meters would be enough, wouldn't it? Hang on, 63 inches. We've just tried to work this out, haven't we? So that's 1.5 meters. Oh, yeah, and then you do it. Oh, no, it might not be. No, it's not enough to back the quilt with. Yeah, if you're doing extra things, but whenever we do these bundles, they always fly out. 2 meters of your black cotton, £13.49. Gorgeous. And you've got a teal one. Goes with the solstice more than the Kasada one. Oh, that one's different, £12.46, that one. That's got £1. I was about to say on the last one, these normally have £1.50 off. So Hayley's done this one, Hannah's done that one, just so you know. Oh, squiggle extra wide backing, sorry again. This one is extra wide. Kasada quilt. You'd need 63 inches, which is 2 meters. Well, it's 1.5 meters, isn't it? 63 inches. So 3 units, yeah. Beautiful. That looked lovely on the back of there, wouldn't it? I'll just put the fabrics on. See, it would be lovely with all those, wouldn't it? Message on my bottom. Hang on, what's it say? Morning, John and crew. Tried to message you on Facebook, but no joy. The Geofetti fabric has jumped into my basket and I can't wait to get it. Love you from AL in Staffordshire. Love you too, AL. AL. It's weird, isn't it, the Facebook? It's obviously something to do. It's not our Facebook. It's something to do with Facebook. Right. The quilt kit again. I'm sorry to keep going on about it, but some people are going to miss out on this. Right, there are 3 left now. There are 3 not checked out. And how many in baskets now? 14 in baskets and 3 left. We're going to go for a break now. Coming up after the break, we've got Suzie using some brand new bee fabric. Here you go, it is. And it's the Crazier something. Crazy 8, but it's Crazier 8. Template from Creative Grids. It took me a while, didn't it? I was just waiting for the last 3 people to check out. That's why I was doing that. Have they done it? Have they done it? Well, I don't know. I'm going for a break. I'll see you in 3. Follow Sewing Street and Yarn Lane on Facebook and Instagram to keep up to date with what's coming up on the show, as well as being the first to know about our amazing offers. Get involved with our competitions that are exclusive to social media. And pick up some top tips from us too.
Hello everyone, I'm Delphine Brooks. It's so great to be here and part of the Sewing Street family. I'm local, I'm only down the road in Warwickshire. I started sewing many years ago when I was very young, doing lots of art and painting, and eventually I went into textiles and I really enjoyed doing the two together. I then had a bit of a break. Something you don't know about me maybe is that I spent many years in the Royal Air Force and eventually in the police as well. And then I went full circle and I've come back to my happy place of sewing, and which I really enjoy. My best sewing tip is measure twice and cut once. I have chipped up a couple of times by not measuring properly, and I do always regret it. So now I always measure twice, cut once. Anyway, I really hope to be with you again soon, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.
Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. Happy shopping!
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
In need of a crafting fix? There are so many ways you can watch Sewing Street and Yarn Lane. Sewing Street is live from 8 AM to 1 PM every day on Freeview 72 and Sky 670. Alternatively, if you want to watch us on a tablet or on the move, you can tune in on our YouTube channel, the Sewing Street app, or the websites at www.sewingstreet.com and www.yarnlane.com. You can watch past shows on Sky 670 from 1 PM every day, as well as our YouTube channel, the app, and our website. Yarn Lane is on from 12 PM to 1 PM. Visit our programme guide to find out when and what's on. So you never have to spend a minute without us.
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
There's still 3 of those quilts not checked out. Sorry to go on, but I won't mention it again. Right, we're starting. Susie's here, or she's known affectionately Sushi. Sushi is here today. Now, I've seen Crazy 8, but I've never seen Crazier 8 before. So Susie's here to show us how to create things from this, because I always look at these think, oh, I wouldn't just want to do that, but there's so many things you can do with it. So there's a free pattern in here apparently. Let's have a look. From Creative Cakes. No, it's from Creative Grids and it's called, no, look, Crazy Cakes. Crazy Cakes. Cakes. Oh, I'm sorry, I was going to show you all the different shapes, but Suzie will have to show you that in a minute. It'll say on here, won't it? There they are. There they are. So it comes with those 5 different shapes. It's got the free pattern for Crazy Cakes in there. And you get all the pieces, $24.99. Now, people are checking out on this already. Gerardine, no doubt, has come in to get it because you won't have this one yet. Oh, there you go. There are the rulers in the still, the templates in the still. And there's a basic block with you sewed them together in that order. But you don't have to do that. There's so many other things which Suzie's going to show you. And they've got the grips built in and everything. Actually, do you know what? Go on, be a rebel. Here we go. What's the matter? No, I've done it now. No, because if we open it, me and Hannah can have this one, you see. Not have it to take home. Just have it in the studio for after class when we're doing, you know, sewing, when we do our sewing masterclass together. Don't be laughing, Sushi.
I'm not.
A, B, C, D, E.
Happy face.
What? Oh, they don't go in that order. They go in that order. They're D.
They go A, B, C, D, E.
Yeah, I've got that now. There you go. But I put D at the end there, hadn't I? That's what the problem was. Right, so there you go. There are all the rulers you get. A, B, C, D and E. And you get a free pattern inside there for £24.99. Now, before we go over to see Suzie and see what you can do with... Oh, actually, let's show the stills of things Susie's made already, just quickly.
Well,
and then Suzie will be talking about them in a second. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Right, now what I've got, just quickly, is now in the next hour, I've got all these fabrics by the half metre. So don't be thinking, oh, I've got to buy in a bundle, I've got to do that. You can have any of them by the half metre. We have got 3 smaller bundles and a mega bundle in this hour. So should we do the blues first? Blue first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 in each bundle. These are Lewis and Irene Queen Bee Aqua. So there's your queen. Now, if you got Rebecca Reed's Wicker Bumblebee thing, what was it, doorstop, earlier this week. So there's the blue. Hannah loves this honeycomb. It comes in a couple of colours, 3 colours, the honeycomb. Then you've got your flower and your bee. Look, that's very Tula, isn't it, that one? Very Tula, that one. Then you've got your bees in flight. Then, that's pretty, isn't it? That's Hannah's favourite. Over the honeycomb. Oh, that's saying something. So you get all of these, 2.5 metres for $33.99. So that's the blues. Then next I've got a blush. Yeah, here we go. So this one again, you've got this exactly the same fabrics, but this time with the pink background or the lilac background. That's beautiful, isn't it? And then look at Hannah's favourite in that colour. Beautiful, isn't it? So again, you get 2.5 metres for $33.99. That's called the blush bundle. 1/2 metre of each. Now, obviously, if you're thinking, oh, I'd love that, but I'm going to make a skirt out of it. In the next hour, or on pre-order, we've got them by the 1/2 metre, like we normally do. And then last but not least, we have this one, which is called... Oh, okay, they've called it cream. So the first one's blue, the second one's grey, the third one's purple, the fourth one's yellow, and the 5th one's beautiful. Cream, we've called that one. Cream. They're lovely though, aren't they? That's a real mishmash, that one, isn't it?
It is, yeah. But they actually all work because you've got a bit of everything in each of them.
Yeah. $33.99 again for your 2.5 metres. That's the most popular one so far. That bundle. I know which ones I'd buy, but I'm agreeing with Hannah. I love this print best. So I think if I was buying by the half metre, this is the print I'd be going for. Right now, you can also get, because we know you love a mega bundle, you can also get a mega bundle with all of them in. Can you get all of those in shot? So now, look, £99.85. So now that says save £5, not £51. It says £5. And you can get split pay. You can get split pay as well. So £99.85, you'll get all of these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you get £5 off. And you can have them paying £99.85 today or split pay, 2 payments of £49.92. Brilliant. And you pay your P&P on the first one. So if you do it on split pay and you haven't bought anything else today, you pay £49.92 plus £3.95 postal packaging. Be sent out to you as soon as the order is put through. And then you'll get this straight away. And then you'll pay another £49.92 next month. There they all are. 15 fabrics, saving £5. Lovely. There they all are. Right, shall we get on with some sewing and some demonstrating then? Let's do it. If you need to know anything, just send your questions in. If you've got an important question, I'd do it either by email or by the white box underneath, because it seems that Facebook taking it. Send an email, studio@sewingstreet.com, or you can do it from the website. Go to the website, press watch live, and then on the right-hand side, there's a little box. Because not our Facebook, everybody's Facebook is playing up at the moment. Oh, and Suzie is using the 550 sewing machine, which is in stock at the moment. It's a lovely little machine if you want to know any questions about it. Right, all I'm going to say to you is go and Google, Yahoo or Bing, the Elna 550. I thought it was the 550EX, isn't it? Just 550.
No, just 550.
550, right? Go and Google it and see how much you pay for it elsewhere. There it is. Go and Google it. Oh, it is EX, but it's Experience. Experience 550. Go and look at that elsewhere and see how much you'd pay for it. You can have it today at £499 or 3 split payments of £166.33. Lovely little machine. Right. Hello, Suzie.
Hello.
Looking rather glamorous in your kimono
you.
there.
I know. It's very good.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Right. What's this ruler all about then?
So this is, well, I love creative grids anyway, as you know, but I think this is a brilliant way to use your scraps up, but also to have a bit of fun as well. And it's not just, you can make patterns from it, but you can make other blocks as well. So it's like it's a ruler within a ruler within a ruler,
right.
This one.
Okay.
And you don't have to use scraps. Obviously I'm not going to use scraps because I've got big half-metre pieces of fabric, but it is a scrappable project, so you can cut each piece from your leftovers. Yep. You don't have to do anything. It's got it. All of the pieces have the usual Creative Grids non-slip edge, which means that they're not going to slide around when you're cutting them. The other thing to note is that there are bits off the points and some of the edges.
Right.
That is deliberate. You haven't broken anything,
right.
And that makes stitching super, super easy.
Perfect.
When we come to put them together, I'll show you how that works.
Yeah, lovely.
But that is really cool. You'll also, well, you may not have noticed, but I don't know if it, yeah, the camera can see if I move it. On piece A and piece C, and I love the fact that it is alphabeticalised because then you can't get it wrong, can you?
Well, Hannah can. Look at her shelving system.
Yeah, well, this you can't. But with A and C, they will come together to make a kite block such.
What? A and C?
A and C. So, but you'll also notice, if I bring those together, okay,
right.
What you do is you cut 2 C's, but you cut one mirror imaged.
Right.
And that doesn't mean you turn the ruler upside down. All you do is cut your fabric upside down. But I'll show you how to do that in a minute.
Yeah.
But it creates this block.
Yeah.
And you'll notice that on these, you've got, if I put, let's put it on white, then you'll see it better. These are the only pieces where you have extra lines, these black hashed lines. And that's because you can use them to make a kite block that is 2 inches, 3 inches and 4 inches finished.
Oh.
It's clever, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you get your 2, 4, 6.
So you cut on the dotted, lines.
You would cut up, yeah, you'd cut the edge up to the dotted line and then you just join the dots. Use your friction pen to mark your fabric at those dots, and then you can cut across at those relevant points. But I'll show you how to cut it. It's so easy to use those ones. But that's another extension of the ruler. But we're jumping ahead as per usual.
Stop it.
Stop it. So let's do the basics.
Right.
So the booklet, don't throw the booklet away. As I've said before, what you want to do is put all this together and keep it together. The booklet gives you a pattern for a quilt as well, but remember, you don't have to do a quilt. These make fabulous pillow toppers. So if you do 4 of these, stitch them together, you've got an instant cushion top. Brilliant. And you can do it in scraps of fabrics that you've made other bits for your room out of as well, or old shirts, whatever. Doesn't matter. So each of these, you're going to choose what fabrics you're going to cut from and cut them out, put them together, which we will do. But what I want to show you is if you haven't got scraps, but you've got a layer cake hanging around.
Oh, yeah.
Or you cut your pieces into 10-inch squares, which is what a layer cake is, then you can use it to cut all your fabrics at once.
Oh.
So I've got a 10-inch square of each of the 5 fabrics that I'm just going to, I didn't bother doing this because picking them up, they're all going to move. So you just need to make sure you've got them all aligned. Okay, which we have. And then you want your ruler. And what you're going to do, and a friction pen. What you're going to do is mark from the bottom at 6 3/4 inches. Let's just make sure they are all lined up. They are.
You're loving this ruler.
So 6 3/4 is this line here. So I'm going to place that at the bottom here, and I'm just going to mark a little mark on my fabric there.
Okay. It has to be 6 3/4.
It does. It's very precise, isn't it? Then at this end, we're going to do 2 inches, which happens to be in a bee body, which isn't particularly useful. And then you want a ruler to go across the top. So I'm just going to grab this one. Excuse me.
What's the matter, Hannah? Oh, there's the friction early bird pens we had from earlier.
Sorry, yeah. And then you're going to take the bold step.
Oh, so you're not drawing a line, you're just cutting it straight away.
I'm just going to go for it. Now, I tend to go a couple of times and then wiggle to make sure I've got everything.
Okay.
There you go.
Lovely.
Don't disturb the pile. Never a good thing.
No.
But what you're going to do is from this piece here, you can get A, B and C.
Right.
And from this piece here, you can get D and E.
And is it necessary to cut it then?
Well, the only reason you cut it is because you're then less likely to disturb the piles.
Okay.
Is my thinking anyway.
No. It's just that, yeah.
And so this is how they would line up. E would be down here. And your waist then is so minimal.
Minimal, isn't it?
And you can use that cutting line as one of your cut lines. Yeah, so if I put them in position, that will go there. You can see how little waist I will have.
Wow.
It's perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, as you can imagine, John, that really ticked my box.
Yeah, well, it has, but you've got nothing to put in your colour coordinated boxes in your workroom.
It's dreadful, isn't it?
I know.
Absolutely dreadful. What am I going to do?
Well, you'll have lots to do because I'm coming round for afternoon tea and all
Yeah,
this
I
stuff,
know,
and I'm
very
going to go upstairs
excited.
and mess all your boxes up.
No. So, you'd cut all those out, which is what I did.
Yeah. Now, just a quick question for somebody who hasn't done it. How would you, I don't need to cut them all out, but would you now take them all off, or do you leave them on and cut round them where they are?
I'm going to take that one off. I am going to quickly cut them because I want to show you how to put them together. So, also when you're cutting, make sure you do this dog ear bit.
Yeah.
And again, just do your wiggles to make sure you've got every layer cut.
Yeah.
Because
You
I
need a
am
new
going
blade,
through
do you,
5.
maybe?
No, it's a brand new blade.
Oh.
What I need is I should have had 3 shredded wheat or other breakfast cereal
Yeah, before you came in.
before I came in, rather
go.
than the cup of tea.
that
Now
all
I
you've had?
rotate. Yeah.
What about your muesli and your fruit and things?
Oh, I did. No, I did have some mango and strawberries as well.
Oh,
there you go. But I don't think they quite constitute elbow
Elbow.
inducing.
What's it
strength,
called?
don't they?
Elbow grease.
Elbow grease, isn't it? Yeah. Well, strength. And then I'm just going to take this dog ear off as well.
Okay.
Okay. So that's all my A's. And
Right.
I tend to lay them out in order.
Yeah.
But all the shapes are different, which is even better because if you don't lay them out, you still can recognise
Yeah, of
which
course.
is which. Now, I'm obviously cutting the shapes, one of each fabric. I'm just going to make sure I've left enough. So I've got 2 lines I can not have to cut if I'm careful. So let's cut up this one.
You don't have to do it like this if you don't want
No,
to.
you can do
could
each
just-
individual
'cause
one
it
if
might
you
frighten
wanted
some
to.
people trying to
Yeah,
do
yeah, yeah,
5.
absolutely. It's only because, you know, watching me cut fabric is not the most exciting thing. And also, if you've got a rotating mat, which I have here.
Which
and
you've
I've
got there, which has
obviously-
got all your stuff on it.
I know.
Rotating cutting mat, we can just put that through the graphics, even though we're not using
But
it.
I will use it. I will use it. I'll use it for the other ones,
All
okay?
right,
Then you can see. But just make sure that you've got all those dog ears off.
Do what?
The little dog ears.
Yeah.
So that's that one, and then let's do C, and then I'll switch mats, and you can see how much easier it is with a rotating mat, so you don't have to dislocate your shoulder.
Uh-huh.
And then, so C is the smallest of the templates. And the way in which, you asked me earlier, how is this different from the Scrap Crazy 8? So this one has 5 parts to it.
Right.
Scrap Crazy 8 still makes an 8.5 inch unfinished block,
Uh-huh.
but only has 3 parts to it.
Okay.
That's the big difference. But the shapes you can get with this is just amazing. See, look, this is all I have. This is just rat bedding now, isn't
You won't
it?
save that though, will you?
Only for the rats.
Okay.
Right, let's switch so you can see. There you go. Right. So we're going to bring these ones back in. And I've chosen to do it with 5 fabrics because there are 5 parts. So that way you get 5 different designs for each part. But you can be organised and do them all the same, which I have got as a demo to show you. So I can show you the difference once we've arranged this one.
Uh-huh.
And remember, the trick with the
Wiggle.
rotating is to not put any downward pressure and turn it. And then don't forget your dog ear here.
Uh-huh.
So look, we're cracking on. Right, so last piece.
Yeah.
And the great thing about them being perspex is you can fussy cut as well, which for these bee fabrics is fabulous.
Yeah.
Because you can fussy cut your little bees. Oops, moved it all. Never mind. Where are we? Nearly.
Nearly.
We're good. One more. Haven't got my brain in gear today.
You've done what?
I haven't got my brain in gear today.
That's because you haven't had any chocolate this morning.
Oh, I don't do chocolate.
What's your guilty pleasure
Fruit.
food-wise? Fruit?
Yeah.
That's not guilty, that's just proper.
I just love fruit. I would, if I had to give up fruit, I would be, I don't know what I'd do.
But you both you and Simon are cake makers.
Yeah, but we don't eat it.
So you only make it as gifts and then...
Yeah, the only cake I really love is, we both like coffee and walnut,
Right,
and I love carrot cake.
Right, because it's got fruit in. Oh no,
'Cause it's-
carrots in. Oh, it's got
Mine
fruit,
has
got
fruit because it's
sultanas
made
in.
with bananas, so because I don't put sugar in, I just use bananas.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Okay, so once you've cut all your pieces,
Yeah.
you can then assemble them.
Brilliant.
Now, if you wanted the block the same, obviously you'd use the same colour, but we're not going to do that. So I'm going to take one of each shape in a different fabric and show you how you're going to put them
Okay.
together. So D actually flips to be that way round. And then A we're going to have as this one, because we can. B we're going to have as the next one down. And C we're going to go for the bottom one. So we've got one of each.
Uh-huh.
So it's a true scrap basis. And you can see how your block comes together really easily like that.
Okay.
So what you're then going to do is match A to B.
Right.
And all you do is flip B onto A or A onto B, it doesn't matter. But you can see, cutting that dog ear, how neatly they line
yeah,
up.
you haven't got to have the 1/4 inch sticking over the edge and all that.
It also means you haven't got to come in 1/4 inch before
Yeah.
you start stitching. So we're going to stitch those together. And then you do the same with D and E. So I'm going to flip D onto E like that. And I'm going to chain piece that on there, that way round. Oh, pressing the plug, not the pedal.
That one hasn't got a cutter on it.
It
looking
hasn't.
For the
No,
button.
I have a pair of scissors to hand. Right, this is where you need your iron. So you do need to have your mini iron, whatever it is you use.
Okay, got the
to
mini iron in
hand.
stock today.
You have, which is good because I need to get one. Right, so you press your seams in one direction. Now I know I've stitched more than 1/4 inch, but this hasn't got a 1/4 inch mark on it, so I just have done them all the same. It's not the end of the world. My block will just be slightly smaller.
Okay.
So that's the first one. Doesn't matter which direction you press them, but you press them in one direction. You're not opening the seams. Okay.
Geraldine says, oh, go on then. I can't resist. I've just ordered mine. I wonder how long it will be before I use it. Loving what you've done with your wrap, Susie, by the way.
Thank
I think
you.
I'll do the same with mine.
Yeah, you can just throw them on over anything then. Hides a multitude.
Absolutely.
It's amazing how you get used to having an automatic cutter,
Cutter,
isn't
yeah,
it?
exactly.
Spoilt. Right, so I've got C has joined the A and B gang. So you can see you've got 2 halves of your block come together. So it gets really easy again. You're just going to put those 2 together, and again, because you've got those notches cut, they line up perfectly. You haven't got to worry about matching any seams either, which I think's fabulous.
Brilliant.
Because they don't match. However hard you try, you aren't going to get them to match because they don't meet anywhere. So if you're doing a quilt with this block, it's really quick to do. Let's just pull that one down a bit. Just watch as you come near your seams that you're flattening them down to go through the machine. And then this seam, you can either press one way or you can open it. It's entirely up to you, which you prefer. I tend to open it because I found it was slightly less bulky, but it's up to you what you do at this point. And they don't give you any guidance on pressing for this seam. So you feel your fabric and see which way it wants to go is my advice. But press from both sides, because then you'll get a good shape to your piece. And then what you do is get your square ruler and square it off to your 8.5 finished.
Brilliant.
And then you'd make lots of them. Now what I want to show you is what happens when you move the orientation. So let me give you some space.
Okay, I just need to tell you, we brought in hundreds of these thinking it's a new ruler. Creative Grids always sells really well. Almost half the stock's gone already. And we're only at 25, half past 9.
I better get a move on then, hadn't I? So we've been doing them in everything in different fabrics.
Yeah.
And so what I wanted to show you is if you do what I've just done, do a pile of 5 and mix them all up.
Yeah.
You end up with 5 blocks. So you can see how quickly you can put a quilt together. So you can then play around with how you put them together.
Right.
So I could try and orient all the same fabrics in the middle and you get some weird shape going on. Hang on, that one might be a better one.
Yeah.
Okay, you get sort of like an abstract sort of star thing
Yeah.
going on. Or you can just randomly place and you can get
all of the kites in the middle.
all of the kites in the middle and you get this sort of star thing. So you can have a real play.
But you could work it out that you did all your kites in the same colour.
Which is what I'm
all right,
just going
John,
to
she went
say.
like that. She just did a
I
school
just-
mistress finger
Wait,
at me.
sorry, yeah. Teaching days over, please. Right, so if instead you cut each piece from the exact same shape from each piece
Yeah.
of fabric, that's when it all gets really interesting. So as you said, all my kites I've done in honeycomb because I thought that would stand out the most
Yeah.
for people. So if I place all those stars, all those pieces together.
Oh, I see. So instead of
that's when-
cutting
yeah.
5 different layer cakes, you cut 5 or 4 of each one
Yeah.
out of
Yeah.
the same fabric. That's
Yeah.
what you get this time.
Yeah. So I can create like a star effect or like a almost like a Catherine wheel.
Yeah.
So you can imagine if you did this in the glow in the dark fabrics or whatever, it'd be amazing. But if you just do a quarter turn, you'll get a different shape altogether because you get like this Z thing going on.
Oh, yeah. I can see it now.
Yeah. Which I think's super cool. And then you can do a small star if you bring all your C's together. Like that. And then you get almost like a log cabin
Oh, yeah.
round it as well.
Yeah, nice.
So you can have some real fun with the layout of this, doing them each piece in the same fabric makes it, really good fun. So that you can spend hours fiddling around
Yeah,
and doing
exactly,
stuff.
yeah.
So let me show you the kite. So the kite.
Oh, yeah, before you do that,
Yes.
on the pattern,
Yes.
they've actually got on the back of it, you could photocopy I'll put it in the right place. You could photocopy the back of the pattern because sometimes it's hard to visualise
Absolutely.
what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
So if you've got your 5 fabrics, you could almost colour them in,
Yeah.
so you could see where they're going to all match up. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes if you did that block and you went, oh, I don't like the kites in the
Exactly.
honeycomb, you're done for then, aren't
Yeah.
you? Whereas if you've coloured them in beforehand, you can actually
Yeah.
visualise what it's going to look
And
like.
that's what I do with all my patterns.
Okay.
I always make a coloured
Blimey, you must
version.
need a lot of crayons for the one coming up in the next
Tell
hour.
me. And sheets of paper. I've had them all stuck together because it's a big
So you
quilt.
had a whole quilt of paper.
I did, yeah, just to get the layout right. But no, that is a really useful tip to be able to do that because then you can save them and then next time do something else.
Something different, yeah, in case you do exactly the same again and think, oh, I've got that in the cupboard.
Yeah. But it's...
What's the design that they've done then?
So they've done a random.
Oh,
They've
okay.
literally done it. So it's, they've done... I'll show you with these ones and then you can see. So what they've done is they've taken the quilt block. So they put A as it would normally be, so A, B, C, etc. Then the next block to it, although there's sashing between, you turn it so that E's on its side there.
But very clever putting sash in between. Then you have no.
You don't see it.
And you don't have any. And also you don't have any seams to match or anything.
No, absolutely not. No. So this way, again, you don't have seams to match.
Oh no, you still don't. But
yeah, I think you've really.
I think I prefer it without the sashing. This is my own personal thing because I want that crazy, the different. Because it doesn't with sashing. It doesn't make new shapes.
No.
It's
no.
just the block, isn't it?
And you
Whereas-
lose that craziness.
Yeah.
What I would probably...
See, I like that. That's
yeah, you
lovely.
see, what I would do is stitch these as a 4. So stitch those 2 together, these 2 together, and then stitch the 2 rows together. And then I would sash that.
Yes, yeah.
And then I'd do another one.
Yeah.
But this is the perfect size for a pillow cover because it becomes it gives you a 16.5 inch
Oh,
pillow.
okay.
So if you then did a 1.5 border, and then just did your envelope back or however you preferred, you've got a brilliant, quick, easy cushion.
Yeah, lovely. That's my favourite, that
Yeah.
one that you've done there so
Yeah,
far.
because this design, which I call the sort of garden design, because it is like the bees in the garden, isn't it? Really pops, I think. I think the honeycomb is lovely, but it's your almost blender. But being able to fussy cut means if you're an EPPer, you've got tiny little honeycombs here.
Beehives.
You've got
Well,
the
they're not called
bees.
hives, they're called
No.
scalps or skeps or
I
something
don't
like
know.
that.
I don't know.
We learnt that
But
this
they're
week.
not, many aren't that shape either,
No.
are they?
With a little door on the front.
Yeah, exactly. But even all the flowers you could fussy cut. I mean, that would be perfect to cover a button, wouldn't it? Perfect size.
Absolutely.
Even the little bees would as well. So that's the fun with that one. So let's do
Okay.
the kite as well, because the kite is quite a useful little one to do as well. So I've gone ahead and already cut under here somewhere well, I did it as a fussy cut actually. I did a bee and a
Oh, wow.
beehive, and that was because I can see through
Yeah.
your template. You can
Of
see,
course.
you can position.
Have they all got, oh yeah, they have got those little white squares on them, haven't they?
They've all got white squares. This one see, this is what I love about the Crazier 8s. Everything's there for you. You don't have to remember things. But if you want to do this mirror image, the trick with it is to let's get some honeycomb on here. So you want your pieces of fabric, and obviously I haven't got scraps for this. I've got a big piece and I've lost my template. There it is. We want C for this.
Right.
And you know which one it is that you need because it's the only one that has got your double markings on. So you've got your hashed as well. So you don't even have to remember. And I'm just trying to be really frugal with let's not be silly, Suze, let's just cut a piece. So you need a piece, you need 2 pieces that are this size, but what you want is for them to be, as they come off the bolt, so wrong sides together. Because if they aren't, they're not going to be mirror images.
And if you're a dressmaker, you're used to doing this though, aren't you? Because you're used to cutting your 2 centre fronts out on the fold or on the selvage.
But what you have to remember when you're cutting it like we did before, you'll notice I stacked them all right side up. Because when you're cutting your pieces, each piece must be cut in the same orientation. So either from wrong side or from right side. But don't mix and match. So don't do a 10-inch square from a bolt piece of fabric because half of them will be the wrong way round, which doesn't sound like it's the end of the world, but it won't work. So this, I'm just cutting my 2 C's. Do my little wiggle. There we go, got 2 C's. So when these come together, you're going to place, whoops, got a dog ear there I didn't expect. These are going to make our square by attaching here. So all you do is flip them, and look at that, because you've got those dog ears, they line up. So I can quickly stitch those.
Did you best press everything first?
I do best press everything.
Because you've got lots of non-straight straight grains on these.
But I tend to best press everything. Whenever I get fabric, first thing I do is press it, and then I best press. So it's perfectly straight. I know that it's realigned with the salvage, because very often when they're cut, they're not cut straight, are they? So what you do want to do with this one is, gosh, I've never worked in such a mess.
I was going to say that desk is not a Suzie Duncan desk.
What is going on? What is going on? Right, so again, you press in any direction, it doesn't really matter. So we've pressed that first one, and the reason you're going to press that one is because when you put this one, they should overlap at the bottom.
Oh, right, of course.
Okay, so it's a bit like when you do your flying geese, if you've ever done flying geese.
Yeah.
There you go. So this one I can now set and press this way. And then you get a really nice point at the bottom, and then you just square that off to be how you want. But I've been able to fussy cut to get exactly what I want.
Gorgeous.
So cool, isn't it? I love the fact that you can fussy cut and do everything like that.
I mean, that fabric looks like it's been designed to fussy cut, doesn't it? Because you've got your clover at the bottom, right, in the second. So you can just look at it again, Emma.
Yeah.
So it's just so and then you've got your beehive in the middle, and then you've got that like crown of flowers at the top. It almost looks like
really
it was
good.
designed for it, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
But the other thing that that Creative Grids are really good at is their YouTube tutorials as well.
Yes, yeah.
So Karen Montgomery, who's designed this ruler, has also shown you how you can make other shapes as well. So you can make well, it's quite a retro fish. You have to have like a Suzie Duncan head.
Oh
Which
dear,
is
well,
quite
not many of us have got that.
No,
I'm
it's
afraid.
quite a scary world, isn't
Yeah.
it? But if you go have a look, she's shown you how she's made a fish from it. She also made a Christmas tree by
Right.
stacking the different pieces. Now that for me, it didn't quite work in my head, but I could see I could bring something together, because you could stitch pieces together, the same piece together to make your layer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're
So-
all on the Creative Grids website.
They're
aren't
all on the YouTube, on Creative Grids. But the fact that I could use all my scraps and create so many different designs is just a game changer. But it also, this for me was amazing, because if you put several of these together, you can then get like a pinwheel effect going on as well. That would just look amazing.
Beautiful, isn't it? Now, I need to tell you that way over 2/3 of the stock have gone, and we literally had hundreds of these. I'll be honest with you. We've only got, how many did you say left now? 60 left now. 60 left. Now, I know that sounds a lot, but when you know how many we started with, you know what I mean? It's just, you're absolutely loving it, and they're flying into baskets now as well.
But yeah, I think it's, for me, I love these type rulers.
Well, it's because you can have fun. It's not just you have to make this. See, when I very first saw these at Sewing Quarter, I thought, well, that's lovely once.
Yes.
But you don't want to make the same block over and over again. But with these,
you don't.
You don't have to.
No, and if you're using up your scraps and using up different things, I mean, I'm going to use it to make a cushion out of what I've got left of
that fabric.
Of those,
oh, that fabric's coming up in an hour's time.
Yeah, but you can, all your little bits that you have, one of these shapes will fit it.
Yes, yes.
And as you've said, if you've best pressed, it doesn't matter if you're going off
grain,
pieced.
off piece, yeah.
You can literally use your scraps. So this again, I would use if you've got like a favourite shirt, or when my children were little, they're some of especially the girls, their old dresses that I want to make into an heirloom piece or something. Yeah. You can do that with this.
Yeah.
It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's great fun. And I have lost quite a few hours this week with just 5 blocks, moving them around and say, oh, look at that one, look at that one.
I need to tell you, there's only 30 left now.
Oh my goodness.
There's only 30 of the rulers left. Also, can you just explain to me, sorry, I'm
No, it's all right, I'm still moving.
The line thing, you said these two that have got lines on.
Yeah.
Can you just demonstrate? what you meant by
yes,
that?
I can, yes.
Sorry, I'm just
no,
throwing
it's fine.
this
Let
at
me
you.
turn this over. Is this the best colour to work on, or Emma, or is it green? Which will
Probably
work?
green.
Probably green. Or have I just moved everything? No, we're good.
You're right.
Yeah? Does
Right, there
that
you
work
go.
better, yeah? So with this, what you would do, let's find the fabric. So I'm going to make life a bit easier because I'm going to cut a piece of fabric so that we're not fighting. Because when you're using a rotating mat, if you have too big a piece of fabric,
Oh, yes,
you end
yes,
up
yeah.
with things flying around your room, don't you?
Okay, there are now more people in baskets than we've got the ruler. That was supposed to last us for months, by the way. But anyway, congratulations if you did get it.
Yeah, what am I going to do now?
What?
What shall I do now?
Yeah. Never cut towards yourself at home.
know.
You've got a rotating cutting mat,
Yeah,
Suzie Duncan.
I have.
She's cursing me.
You always tells me off.
I'm not telling you off.
You wait. After the hour.
It's like this. No, at least I don't do this. Just wait. Just wait.
Sorry.
Did you used to be a school teacher?
Might have been.
Okay. Yeah, I was as well. Well, I never did
Only
it. I
very
trained.
briefly. Only very briefly.
Yeah, I trained. I did the training and then never did
no.
it.
So when you're cutting these, so you've got. Can the camera pick this up?
Yeah,
so
hang on,
if
Emma.
I do it with my finger, you'll be able to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got 2-inch finished, 3-inch finished, 4-inch finished.
Right.
So the cutting at the bottom end remains the same. So whatever size you do, you are going to cut down to there. So if we go for the 3-inch, just for the sake of it, so I'm going to cut to here.
Okay,
Rotate my
sorry,
mat.
I've got 50 more people putting in their baskets. There's none left. There's none left. Once you're all checked out, there's none left. Another 50 people have just put it in their basket.
So
Carry on checking out if you've got it in your basket.
So I've cut up to my 3-inch mark. We're just beyond it actually. And notice, John, I rotated my mat.
Kate says, got my first template. Suzie makes it look so interesting to use. I'm going to have a go and see what happens.
It is great fun.
Oh, excuse me.
But what I
Yeah.
then do is, with my friction pen,
Yeah.
I then slide across slightly and mark
Right.
on here where those lines are.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I haven't done my dog ears. Let me do my dog ears.
Oh. Now she sold them all. She doesn't care anymore, you
I
see.
do.
That's
This,
right behind the
this
there
is
you go.
definitely going to be a ruler that I use so much, so much. But the mistake that I don't think they explain very well, if you slide down, you're going to go into panic mode because this is obviously bigger.
Yes.
But use this edge and just join your dots
Right.
by cutting across.
Right.
Okay, but don't expect it to be the right length because it
Right.
won't be.
Right.
And that gives you your tiny little piece that you need. Now, the only thing is, because you've moved it down, you aren't going to be cutting off that dog ear.
Yeah.
So you will get a dog ear for this one.
Can you not put your ruler...
You can if you want to, but you just line it up like this, and then you can cut your dog ear off as well.
But now that's not now going to fit.
Well, it will, because you're going to do the same with A.
Right.
So you'll cut A in the same way
Using this...
up to the
right.
3,
Okay. Yeah.
and then this will go this side,
Yeah.
and you can see it matches, so it will go on to
Oh,
there.
so it makes a baby kite.
It does, so you can do little ones.
Oh.
So you could do a notebook cover with a square on the front in this. It would just look amazing. Just looks so cool.
I know, got a message. Carol,
So cool.
it's amazing how you can go into your own little world when you're cutting out and sewing, very therapeutic. They're obviously saying you've gone into your own little world.
I do. I zone out quite quickly.
Oh.
But remember to flip. So because I've cut this from this side, when I cut my other one, I need to cut it from that side because otherwise it won't be the mirror image. That's the only thing. Don't flip your ruler, flip your fabric.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay? The
Flip
two Fs.
your fabric,
Flip
not your
your
ruler.
fabric, not your ruler.
Okay.
But yeah, have fun.
Exactly.
But as you said, John, the best thing is if you're not sure, colour in first on a printed copy.
Definitely.
That's a really good tip.
Okay.
So yeah, have fun with your rulers, ladies.
Fantastico. Now, what are you saying to me? Yeah, but in terms of ruler. Okay, there are 21 not checked out. However, 85 people have got it in their basket. So you do need to check out. Excusez-moi. Brand new today, this is. Brand new today. The rotating cutting mat will just show you. I haven't got. Oh, hang on, she's using it again.
I am.
The rotating cutting mat, very, very popular this morning. £22.99. Now, please don't panic when Susie's finished cutting. I'll get her to show you. Please don't panic when yours arrives at your house and it's in two pieces.
Shall I show you
It's
how to
not
put it together?
broken. What it is you've got a base.
Yeah.
And then you've got a circular bit in the middle, and then you've got the top that fits on top of it. What happens is when you press pressure on it, it shouldn't move anywhere. Right, there you go.
So pressure, nothing
so you've got
moves.
pressure on it. See, the whole thing will move, but it won't rotate. Take the pressure off,
And you can
and
rotate
then you can
the
turn
top.
it round, you see.
Yeah.
Now,
Do you want me
do
to
you mind just taking it?
deconstruct it?
Yeah. You see, look, so yours will come like, oh, can you, there you go. There you go. So it will come, so please, we've had a few people messaging, mine's broken because they've come apart in
Do
the
you want
package.
me to show them the difference in the, if I angle
Yes.
that?
Can you
so
see? Yeah, there you go.
That's
there you go.
got ridges.
Yeah,
That side hasn't.
yeah,
So that, you want non-ridges up.
yeah.
Push it in.
And then just show the bottom of the green one as well, because it's got white. Oh, it's got the same shape
Just
but
there.
indented into the top. So that literally just fits over.
An emoji with big square ears.
Oh, well.
It looks like an emoji with big
It
square
looks like
ears.
Charlie Brown.
Yes! I love Charlie Brown. And then that fits on the top. And then you're back to normal. But the trick is the pressure thing.
Yeah.
If you're going to rotate, don't hold your fabric in place because nothing will happen.
No.
So take your hands free.
But that's good because when you're cutting, it's not going to move anything. Because what you don't want it to do is when you're cutting, for it to carry on swirling round, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Swirling round, right.
Yeah.
$22.99, that's your rotating cutting mat.
Can I
There
go
it
back
is
to
again.
cutting my little pieces now?
You what?
Can I go back to cutting my
Yeah,
little
go on
pieces?
then.
I'm trying to do a little one.
But how are you
show
going to fussy cut?
Oh, give me a chance.
All right. Oh,
Worse than I
feisty.
am. It's worse than I am. Right, let's find.
You should be used to it living with Simon.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. He won't be watching. He'll be
He
out
is
fishing
watching.
somewhere.
No,
oh, he is watching.
He's watching. Or he's working. He usually has it on in the background.
Yeah, just that's wittering in the background.
I'll get a phone call.
Will you?
Yeah,
About me?
probably.
Yeah. He loves me, really.
He does. Right, so let's do this bit here. Oh, that's a bit. Hang on.
I'm surprised you like fussy cutting because you waste so much fabric around it sometimes.
But I
don't you?
don't because I keep all of it
Yeah,
because I'll find a use for it.
yeah.
You know me. Right, you just have to make sure when you are fussy cutting that all of the template is in, not just the bit you want. And remember to allow for your seam allowance as well. So we went for the 3-inch, didn't we? We went very small. Very small.
Very small.
But it worked. Right, so let's do this. So
Fabulous demo from Suzie as always, says Ange. Carol says good
Thank you.
morning. I know I'm not reading out, I'm only reading out the messages I'm getting. I know there's an issue this morning with Facebook.
sorry, I've not rotated that properly, but I had too much fabric.
Laurie's bought the mega deal and the creative grids just slid into my basket and bought. Love watching Susie's demo.
Thank you.
Lots of people at hand. Oh, quarter of the stock of the mega bundle's gone as well. I'll tell you more about that in the next hour. We'll go through that in the next hour. I will show it to you very quickly if you missed the beginning of the show.
Right,
Well,
so when you come to...
yeah.
Sorry, can I just show you
Yeah,
A?
no, yeah, go.
When you come to A, so I've done the 3-inch as I did with the little one.
Yeah.
I've marked my fabric, and you do need to mark your fabric.
Uh-huh.
When you slide this down, remember you're aligning the 2 dots.
Yeah.
So don't align this point and the edges,
Yeah.
align your dots.
Right.
Because if you don't, your point won't be in the middle.
Yeah.
and you'll get it wrong. And it won't be the right size, that's the other thing, things won't fit. So I've got all that there. So I've got a really woody one, look.
Oh.
So cute, isn't it? Where did we put the other one?
But it still works, look, with the crown at the top and the clover at the bottom.
See? I can do it. I've got those the wrong way around.
Yeah, I got them wrong. Have you?
Did I?
No,
No,
that
it
doesn't
was
make
the
it
right way. It was the right way around. It's because they weren't sewn. So you stitch that to that one,
Yeah.
and then you'd stitch that to that one.
But press them after you've sewn the first one because the bottoms will
Absolutely.
cross over.
Yeah, and you'd expect it. And then I'll have a woody one. You get 4 of those, and you can make a small pillow or pin cushion.
I was going to say pin cushion, make a pin cushion.
Make an amazing pin cushion.
How many pin cushions have you got?
Just a few.
Too many.
Yeah.
Too many.
Well, I make one for every collection.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
To go with your outfit?
To go with my...
I'm surprised you... Oh, we don't send you enough fabric to make an outfit, though, do we?
No.
No, you don't, John Scott. Right, have a look at Mega Bundle very quickly. The rule is completely sold out now. Everyone's
Okay.
checked out. They're all
Right,
sold
I'll
out.
put
I'm
them
terribly
away.
sorry if you missed out on that. The rotating curtain mat is very busy, but then this is your Mega Bundle. Now, it's £99.85. You can get on split pay. You are saving £5. If you do take the split pay option, you don't have to, but if you do take the split pay option, you pay one today of $49.92 and then another in a month's time. No interest charge whatsoever. Now, if you're loving this fabric but don't want the whole Mega Bundle and you're thinking, I want that honeycomb fabric, not the honeycomb fabric, the beehive fabric, but I want to make a skirt out of it, in the next hour, I'm doing this fabric by the half metre.
So I could buy enough for an outfit then?
Oh, hang on a sec. Say that again, Hannah, because what else is in there then? Oh, that's right. Okay. So, yeah. I'll do that then. Yeah, well, there's no option, is there, really? Okay, so Hannah's just said, do you mind, but this is what you're doing, right? So in the next hour, I've got this fabric by the half metre and I've got Liberties, right? So what we're going to do is we're not going for a break. We're going to be doing this beehive fabric. I don't mind, honestly. Beehive fabric, and then we'll go for a break, and then we'll come back to do the Liberty after that. So we'll get rid of Suzie in a minute, and then we can... just get on with it. She's joking. I mean, I'm joking with her, by the way. She's smiling. Don't worry, I'm not offending her. Well, I don't think I am, anyway. No. She's been called far worse, she says.
Absolutely, yeah.
How much did you like that machine as well?
It's really cool.
Isn't it?
Really cool. Really easy to use.
And have you all Yahoo'd on gargled? No, not gargled.
Gargled. I did a bit of gargling.
Please
earlier.
don't try gargling with a sewing machine. Google Yahoo and Binged it because look how much it charges. We'll do
Let
some.
me
I'll do some
show
direct.
you.
Have you got a quick direct comparison there? Are they staved or not? We'll have a look for you now. We'll carry
just
on
trying
doing
to
the mini.
Yeah, I've done the mini what's it, but I'm just trying to find the full size so you can see the difference. What do we do with it? There it is. There you go. So this is the 6-inch and that's the 3-inch one.
So now, oh look.
Isn't that dinky?
Yeah. Could you sew? Now hang on. So 6-inch and 3-inch. So
Is
if
it
you
six?
did a
It's
middle
not
pinwheel
six,
of a
is it?
quilt of the big one,
Yeah.
could you then
That's
medallion?
5.5 actually.
Oh, okay.
5.5.
But
But
could you medallion it with those going around the outside of it?
if you did the 2-inch one,
Yes.
you could, couldn't you?
Yeah.
That would
So you
work.
could do that like a big pinwheel
Yeah.
in the middle,
Yeah.
and then do lots and lots of pinwheels. It would look very
do.
Kafe-esque, wouldn't it? Because he
Be
likes doing that.
Fabulous, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? That would be really cool. And you could actually rotate them.
Oh, that might make you dizzy when you're lying in your bed looking at them, though. Very
Why
quick
would
look.
you lie and look that way?
You look at your quilt like that.
Do you? I don't. I have mine over.
You do that. You're underneath yours. I like that. Okay, I'm just going to show you a direct... Oh, hang on, the graphics have gone. I'm going to show you a direct comparison of the sewing machine. Because this sewing machine that we sell for $4.99, look, it's exactly the same machine for £579. And it's not even available, is it? Hang on. When available, please? No. So it says they have got it in stock. It's £579. They're exactly the same machine.
Crazy.
Exactly the same machine. This is what I've been saying all week about the 570 as well. For some reason, we sell the 570. We sell the hang on, I've got to get this the right way around now. We sell the 570 what everyone else sells the 560 for. We sell the 560 for what everyone sells the 550 for. And we sell the 550. We have not found it at that price. Now, there may be a shop somewhere that also does it at that price, but we have not been able to find it. Also, there's such a glut on all sewing machines at the moment, people not being able to get them, because we're waiting for the 680, aren't we? And Jane said they're stuck on a ship somewhere. We have no idea where they are. They're on their way, but we have no idea where they are.
Not in the Suez Canal, though, are they?
No,
because
no, it's all about docking and paperwork and all that.
Yeah, and also if they miss a slot, they then have to go off piste and wait for their next slot, don't they?
Hannah, what are you saying? 550 what? Oh, the 550 is not available on Amazon at the moment. Oh, we found it somewhere else, though. It's everywhere. But look, it's the same price everywhere, right? £579. That is a massive, massive difference. It's £80 more expensive elsewhere.
Oh, think of all the fabric.
We have no idea why. We don't know why. We don't know. We don't know, and we don't care. Because we've got a better price for you.
It's because you got it special. You're special.
Because we're special, yeah, thank you. Right, Susie's back in an hour doing that quilt that's behind her. Now, it's your design, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
The fabrics are incredible. The middle bit is a panel.
Yeah.
Now, we do have the fabrics for sale on their own as well. And do what? Oh, right, okay. I've just said the fabric's all available on their own. You've been absolutely flying in for them that it might... So during this... Oh, no, we're not going for break. We're not going for break because Susie's going and I'm going to carry on with this. But after I've done this, please go to the website, look at pre-order for the fabrics in the 11 o'clock hour because so many of them are selling already. Just so you know. Suzie, that was brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Indeed.
Thank
and we'll
you.
see you in an hour's time.
You will.
Different frock. She'll have a different frock on in an hour's time. And she's even dyed her hair, look, to match the quilt. Well, it looks like it, look. Anyway, thank you. You tidy up quietly over there.
That's my natural ageing process.
Oh. Right, okay, so I've got the mega bundle. I've got the, what I'll do is, I'll move that way. I've got the mega bundle and I've got the mini bundles and I've got it all by myself. We've got them all by themselves. So this is the mega bundle here. You save £5, £99.85. Margaret loves your tops. Susie. Right, okay, £99.85. You know, on two split pays of £49.92. You get 7.5 metres of fabric and you are saving £5 if you buy the mega bundle. £5 you're saving. So these are all the colours. And in a minute, when I go through them, I will mix them up. But basically, you get the same fabric in each one, but just in the different colourway. So there's 3 colours in that, 3 colours in that, 3 colours of that, 3 colours of that, and 3 colours of that. Beautiful. Now, these have been very popular, the mega bundles, just to warn you. Right, now the most popular of the smaller bundles is the cream one. They call this one cream. There are 9 of this bundle left now. 9 left. This one we're looking at, not those. Ignore those. So you get ½ metre of... Oh, that's the one Susie was just cutting up, actually. This was actually the bundle that Susie was just working with. So you get ½ metre of the bumblebees and beehives on that lovely kind of, what colour would you call that? Apricot, clay, peach donut. Anyway, then you get ½ metre of this fabric on the blue. You get ½ metre of your bumblebees on dove, I'd call that one. Then, look, isn't that beautiful? That looks like such a beautiful period wallpaper. Yeah, lovely wallpaper pattern, that one. ½ metre. And then you get ½ metre of your honeycomb. You see, Hannah thinks we're going on a date, Susie. Not you and me and Hannah. And now she's just talking about when we get married, we can have that wallpaper in the sitting room. I know. She forgets we've been on our first date already 3 years ago. And I didn't ring her back afterwards.
So she's very presumptuous.
Yeah, very. And also it's a bit worrying because she calls me Dad most of the time. Dad, don't do that. So we've got a few issues there. £33.99. £33.99. She's all right, she's going to yoga again now. It'll all fix into place. What colour's my aura then today? Oh, that's the colour of the Buddha she's seeing today. Well, because of this, you mean? Right, okay, that's the cream one. Blue one next. Aqua. We've called this one Aqua. Well, I call it more, it's more navy than aqua, really, isn't it? So you get the small icons on your dark blue. You get your soft blue honeycomb. There's the wallpaper version. Now, we're having the wallpaper in the lounge in the lilac, the blue, or the pink. Oh, that's halfway up to the day, Darrell. The thing is, Hannah won't buy, just the true story, right? Hannah will not buy expensive wallpaper because when she sells the house, she won't be able to take it with her. So she won't have posh wallpaper in her house because she knows she won't be able to take it with her. Anyway, oh no, we told the fantastic story about the Beatles in her upstairs bedroom, didn't we, the other day? I'll tell you later, Susie. $33.99 for this bundle. That's bumblebees on blue. And then look at these. That's beautiful, isn't it, on the white? So that's your aqua bundle, £33.99. And then we've got the blush one now. So we've got the blush in the wallpaper. It's not wallpaper, it's our wallpaper pattern. The pink in the lovely icons. Lilac. Honeycomb. Oh, I still owe, don't worry. And then this one here is in like a little soft lavender. And then look at that. That's exquisite, isn't it? We love that. We love that. So this is the colourway that's... Right, did we send it to her? Susie had prepped this morning, was sort of talking, saying, that's one I'm going to keep to make my daughter a quilt out of. And I was like, okay, then you keep it. But that's her favourite colourway, that one. But she's going to buy more to make a bigger quilt. Right, anyway, so you get all of those for $33.99. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. Everyone went, oh, what are you doing? Oh, is that all? I'm just moving it into the patterns. These aren't bundles because we're now doing everything by the ½ metre. Okay, so bees singularly is this one. So now this obviously comes in the 3 different colourways. I've got the lilac, the blue, and the smoke, I'm going to call it, not dove. Blue first, aqua. It's lovely, isn't it? Let's turn it over. Isn't it cute? This is called Queen. Now, is it this fabric called Queen Bee, or is the whole range called Queen Bee? Oh, the whole range is called Queen Bee. There you go. So we've just called this Queen Bee Aqua. Queen Bee Aqua. Oh, Christine, more than everyone, I was told by Jeannie this morning I'd missed a fabulous quilt. Is the one behind you? No, it's not. The one behind Susie is in the next hour. The one you missed this morning was the Kasada one. Oh, actually, still 2 not checked out. I'll show you, Christine. I'll have to. Christine, look on show deals underneath, and there's 2 not checked out. Anyway, this is that beautiful Queen Bee on Aqua. That's weird because there were so many people with it in their basket. Then we've got, what colour did you get, sorry? Yeah, the dove or smoke or silver. It is, yeah, BIUL 92. Oh, cream? You wouldn't eat cream if it was that colour, would you? Well, Hannah would, but then she'd be off for 3 days. Wondering why she wasn't feeling too good. Okay, so this is $6.99 for Lewis and Irene cotton. It's 44 inches wide. It's machine washable. It's quilting weight, skirt weight, blouse weight. And there's only 2 meters left after all that. You've all been in pre-order, been very busy this morning. Yeah, we haven't had a break yet. Right, now what colour have they called this? I'm not going to say anything because I'm bound to get it wrong. Okay, now on the telly it does look a bit grey, but it's actually a very soft lavender, mushroom lavender. Well, you can get lavender tea, can't you? I don't know if you can get lavender mushrooms. Lavender biscuits are delicious. Yeah. Waitrose little shortbreads, they do lavender, coffee. There's 3 flavours they do, don't they? And they're just delicious. I haven't had one for months, though. I've been very good. They'll have one. Hannah eats them because they make her relaxed. Right, so they've called it mushroom, but it's definitely a soft lavender colour, that. $6.99 for half a metre. Okay, so that's your Queen Bee one's gone. Yes. Now, it'll be interesting to see which of these is the most popular. So this is the one that Susie was fussy cutting a minute ago. Comes in purple, peach and white. Oh, this one. 42, yeah. This is nearly sold out, this one. Look, it's beautiful. So you've got the bumblebees, you've got the beehives, but look at this. Look how this is the bit that Susie fussy cutted earlier. Lovely, isn't it? Okay. Okay, there's more people in baskets than we've got fabric of in that one. Please check out your basket. The white, well, let's see what they called it. Natural, they call this one. They say that about me these days. Natural, this one's called. Yeah, isn't it funny? The flowers pop out more on that one. Now, they're a different colour, that's why. Because the flowers on the last one, the blush, were purple, and they're blue on this one. The clovers are still purple. And then your leaves. Oh, no, everything else is the same colour. Oh, no, I tell a lie. Because these flowers are a different colour on this one as well. Sold out. This is brilliant, isn't it? Beautiful. Now this, please say there's some of this left. 6 metres of this one left. 6 metres. It's lovely, isn't it? Now the colour in these flowers are the same as on the blush, but then obviously you've got the different coloured background on this one. But then your clovers on this one are blue. And your daisies are 1.5 metres left now. Yeah, strange, isn't it? It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, that one. About to sell out. Sold out, sold out, sold out. Boonk. Honeycombs next. Now this will be popular because it could be honeycombs or it could be hexes, couldn't it, for quilting? Or the inside of a crunchy bar. Other chocolate bars are available. Now, they won't have called it crunchy colour, Hannah. Gold, they've got, I haven't had the crunchy years, mind you, I'd be frightened of breaking my teeth on it these days. I love it when you watch the cooking shows, and when they do the cooking shows and they show you how to make that honeycomb. It's fascinating, isn't it? Isn't it kind of like a mix of like bicarbonate and syrup or something like that? It all bubbles up. Anyway, $6.99 for half a metre. Bee honeycomb on gold. I'd say it was more of a beech than a gold. It's about to sell out though. There's 1 metre left of that. 1 metre left. Crikey, which colour do you want to do next? Mauve, yeah. This is lovely. All the bees have sold out. The one that we were fussy cutting have sold out. Only in the bundles now. Only available in the bundles. I'll go through those again in a minute for you. $6.99. $6.99 for half a metre. Beautiful. And then I've got it in the blue. They won't called it blue. What have they called it? Aqua. Yeah, aqua. Beautiful. $6.99, 100% cotton, machine washable, quilting weight. £6.99. 12 minutes past 10 in the morning. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The aircon, you know when we started the show and I said the aircon's not working, it's like, I'm holding onto the desk like this now. No, it's fine, it's nice, but I'm kind of holding on. Yeah, wind tunnel. Right, wallpaper or wallpaper. It's not wallpaper. Oh. Right, so the blush one is gone already, so I've only got these two available in this pattern now. Well, it's not cream because it's like lilac, isn't it? Or is it? Let me just see. This is beautiful. This is so delicate, isn't it, this one? Oh, upside down. There you go. Okay, so Hannah's going to have it as a wash bag when she goes for a weekend trip to Edinburgh. That's very specific, isn't it? It's so funny because when I realised on the July rota that I had that lump of time off, I immediately went, and if I tried to go to all the places and see all the people I wanted to see in that week, I'd come back exhausted. Lots of air miles. Well, not air miles because I'm not going to fly, obviously, but isn't it pretty? B outlines on cream, this is. And the outlines are a beautiful lilac, lavender tone. Okay. Now I've got it in the blue, which is very dramatic. Look. Isn't that lovely? B outlines on blue, this one's called. At $6.99 for half a metre. Very, very, just, I don't know what the word is, just sumptuous, I'd say. Okay. Oh, hang on, got a bit more of that. I'll let you stay with that one for a little while. $6.99 for half a metre. Remember, it comes off the bolt, so you can have as much or as little as you want, as long as it's in half metre increments. Because if you buy the the bundles and multi-buy them, they're already been cut, so they're not joined together. I know you're sick of me saying that, but we have so many new customers every day. It's a joy to welcome you all to the most dysfunctional family in shopping telly history. Hello. Hiya. Right. These look different, completely different, don't they? They're with the different coloured backgrounds. So I've got the aqua, the navy, and the blush. Blush first. Beautiful. What we call this? Bee floral. Queen bee floral on pink. It's a very, very soft, delicate pink, the background. Oh, what's that noise? It's coming from in there. $6.99 for half a metre, this one. It's pretty, isn't it? More people got that in their baskets than we've got stock of. Then the... Oh, they've called this one turquoise now this time. They've changed their mind. It's now turquoise, not aqua anymore. Remember, I only show you half the fabric here. You do get 44 inches wide. I'm laughing because I'll explain in Susie's next hour because there's a bit of a thingy going on. Not with Susie, but with me. Anyway, it's lovely. This is Queen Bee Floral on turquoise. Spelt incorrectly. It's turquoise. This is Queen Bee Floral on turquoise. It's nice, isn't it, that? I love that turquoise blouse you're wearing. Beautiful. Old message on the bottom. Very quiet with your messages today. These are gorgeous. I'm obsessed with bees. It's good to have the info on colours as they look a bit different on screen. Kate, they do, don't they? They do. Well, yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screens in here. They look different on all of them. That's why I like to be very, very specific about it. Yeah. Okay, so Hannah, because Hannah hasn't been in, has she? She's going, how do you know she's called Kate? She messaged in. I have to do it quietly, right? Because she doesn't put a name on the thing because she doesn't want her husband to know when she's watching and shopping, you see. So she messaged in the other day, so I said her name very quietly like that. And then the next day I completely forgot and I was like, oh, husband. And she went, it's fine. He's sitting watching as well, so it's fine. Okay, Hannah thought that I'd seen the word collector and gone, oh, that says Kate. This is now, before we go any further, this is definitely not teal. Everybody, even little Paul would know that wasn't teal. This is like a navy blue, a soft navy blue. It is not teal, just so you know. But it's $6.99 for half a metre. Beautiful. Now, I'll just go over the bundles once more. This'll be fun now. Hang on. Oh, no, I can do it. Mega bundle, first of all, while I just set out, which is all of these fabrics. Oh, hang on. No, that must go there. That one goes there. That one goes there. No, that goes there, because Suzie was using that one. Then that one must go there. Suzie was using... Half the stock of the mega bundle has gone. Right, the majority of these fabrics are now only available in bundles. Say this again. Yeah, all the fabrics in the half metre either sold out in very, very low single figures. Right, you also get these two as well, but I can't remember which way. I think they went that way round, didn't they? Yeah. Right, okay, so first of all, that doesn't matter because that's your mega bundle. You're saving £5. You can have it on split pay. If you want to, it's $99.85 if you want the whole bundle, or if you want, well, it's $99.85, but you can either pay it once or twice. No, I'll say that again. Pay twice if you want. $99.85 is the price. If you want split pay, $49.92 twice. You'd have to pay $99.85 twice. I do apologise. Okay, so that's your mega bundle. Mega. Now, which colour bundle would you like to do first? Cream. Right, so this is your cream bundle here. 4 left. There's 4 of these left. So you get that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one for $33.99. So that's it. Now most of this is sold out. That's sold out. Honeycomb sold out. There's a metre of that left outside the bundle. We've got the bundles, don't worry. But in the I'm just saying by the half metre. This is the only way you can definitely get those 3. And that blue one sold out. So those fabrics, apart from 1 metre that, if you want them on their own, you can't have them because they're all sold out. Brilliant. That was, oh yes, blush next. That was cream. Blush next, which is this one. So in this one, you get the pink, the lilac, the purple, and the lavender, which we call mushroom. In real life, in half meters, that one sold out. Oh, that one there sold out. That sold out. There's 2 meters of that left outside the bundle. Oh yeah, that had already sold out when we came to it. Yeah, that was all sold out. So now the only way you can get these fabrics is either in this bundle or the mega bundle. £33.99, that one is. Beautiful. And then last but not least, oh, actually, can we, for Christine, when we've done this, can we just recap the quilt from the first hour? Is that possible? Right. Here you go. So this is the blue bundle, the aqua bundle. So by the half metre, you can't get any of these, I don't think. Oh, no, you can get that one. Yeah, that's available by the half metre. There's 2.5 metres left of that one if you want it by the half metre. There's a metre of that one left outside the bundles. That one's sold out, and that one. There's a metre of that. So you can get those in this mega bundle, or this mini bundle, or the mega bundle. Karen, it's very quiet on Facebook because it's not working. It's not ours, it's the messages. It's messages. I think everyone's jumped over to YouTube or watching on the telly because the messages aren't, people saying are messaging in here to say their messages aren't coming through here. It's not ours, it's something that happened on Facebook. Yeah. £33.99. Right, now, Christine, is it Christine? Yeah, Christine said she was worried that she missed out of the... Right, she was worried that she'd missed out of the quilt in the first hour. Can we show a picture, Oh, have we got a picture of the... No, the first hour. That one there. Not the best picture, but that was the quilt, right? It's 63 by 63 inches. You get all those lovely patterns. Oh, Hannah's just gone for a rummage. Right, I'm going to get the box out for you now in a minute. Stay on the still. Thank you. Right, this is it here, Christine. This is it here, but there's only one left. And how many in baskets, Hannah? Right, okay, there's one left and 4 in baskets. So, well, 3 of you are going to miss out unless Christine comes in and buys that last one. So it's 63 by 63. The fabrics are beautiful. You get the whole instructions there. These are the exquisite fabrics that you make out of the Kasada range. And then these are your solids. So you get the black for the background for the sashing. The pink is for the binding and the cornerstones. And then these 3 colours here, the orange, the yellow and the magenta, are for blocks every now and then. The blocks are 7 inches in size, but there's only one of those left. Just one of those left. Beautiful. Right, now we are going for a break now. But when we come back after break, we're going to be doing the Liberty fabric and a bit of Tula. So we will see you in about 3 minutes from now. Sewing Street have our very own app. You can now watch and shop from anywhere. Simply download the app from your app store onto your smartphone or tablet, then log in or create an account, and you're done. You can watch us live from anywhere. Browse all our recently played items and pre-orders so you never miss out on any show deals. And message the studio to say hello at any time. And remember, you can check out as many times as you want and only pay 1 P&P all day.
Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay 1 postage and packaging. Happy shopping! like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
Hello, I'm Catherine Wright. I'm from Leicestershire Craft Centre, which is based in Market Harborough. I love all kinds of sewing, but probably my favourite thing to do is dressmaking. But I also teach patchwork and free motion embroidery and anything to do with textiles really. I love to have a go at felting and crochet and knitting and, oh, you name it, I'll have a go at it. So I started sewing when I was 7. My mum taught me to sew, and the very first thing I made was an apron. But I'm a terribly impatient person. I always just want to get on with the project. So I didn't wait for her to help me cut it out, and I cut it out myself, and I didn't know you had to have a seam allowance. So I made the world's smallest apron, and my mum still has it somewhere. Sewing tips, I would say, I teach a lot of people to sew, especially beginners, and I would say don't get disheartened, take your learning journey slowly. Don't expect to suddenly make a ball gown or suddenly make a king-size quilt. Build up your skills, you know, slowly. And I would also say the iron is your friend. Use your iron a lot. It makes your sewing look so much better. It helps you get things in place where you want it before you sew, and is a really handy thing to have.
Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again.
I know you'll be wondering why is there a break at past? It's because we carried on with those fabrics that Suzie used, because we now doing Liberté. Look at these beautiful fabrics. Now, if ever you wanted some beautiful liberties for your stash, now is the time. Aren't these just beautiful? Now, we have got them as a bundle, a mega bundle. It's all of these. All of these. Oh, actually, I could, oh no. Yeah, I could do that one there. Right, so you get half a metre for free. There you go. There you go, I'll put that one there. Right, so you get, now it's £157.29, but look what you're getting. Look what you're getting, 11 metres. There are 22, 22 fabrics, but you're only paying for 21 of them. You're saving £7.49. You can also get it on split pay. Look, you get 3 payments of £52.43. Now, you must be sitting there thinking, why do I need all those different colours in Wiltshire Shadow? Well, do you know when you're doing a quilt and you just want a little bit of yellow here or a little bit of orange there, a little bit of red here, a little bit of green, a little bit of teal. And sometimes you don't just want a plain fabric, do you? You want something with a little bit of shadow, a little bit of texture to it. Not texture, but pattern to it. And these are just perfect for that. Now, but first of all, you could make a whole quilt out of this if you wanted to, but I'm thinking these would be for use in other bits and bobs, like in your stash. So if you wanted a lovely rose pink in something, then you've got the beautiful rose pink here. Now, all of the prints are exactly the same. On the website, they look like they're different sizes, but all of the prints, because it's the same fabric, just done in different colourways. But isn't it beautiful? It's so lovely. Absolutely lovely. So you get the blues, the lilacs, the pinks, the greys, the greens, the yellows, the black and the white, ivory, navy blue, aqua blue. So the pattern is called Wiltshire Shadow. It's already cut, so you get 1/2 metre of each of these in here. It's just beautiful, isn't it? And it's like having a Liberty go-to stash, isn't it? 1/2 metre of each. Now, I have got all these by the 1/2 metre, haven't I, as well? Yeah, so if you're thinking, oh, but I'd love that pink in a blouse, or I'd love to have that as my backing or something like that, I've got all of them available by the 1/2 metre in a minute. But in the bundle here, if you buy that mega bundle, you get 1/2 metre of each of those colours. One's for free. I'm pointing to the yellow one, but it could be any of them, right? Hannah would want the red one for free, you see. And Emma would want the pink one for free. £157.29. You're saving £7.49. But beautiful, aren't they? We just thought we'd give you the opportunity to get 1/2 metre of everything that we've got in stock at the moment. £157.29. Beautiful, aren't they? Right, okay, we've got to go. Now, this will be a bit of a romp because we've got all of these to get through, and I've got those and those and those. So we will be quick. We're going to do it by night. Shall I just shout out the code? Right, okay. So we will do XJYV98. Or do you just want the last? Oh, no, I won't do last number in case there's two with last numbers. Cornflower. Beautiful. That one there's your cornflower. Very summery blue, fresh blue, that one. I'll just put that over there. There's the pattern. It's exactly the same on all of them, just we're doing different colourways. Think about Liberty colours. They're so pure and beautiful, aren't they? So that's your cornflower. Right, then I'm going to move on to, I imagine this is midnight, but PFYV91. Oh, it's called black. Well, are you sure? No, it isn't, because I've got a black one coming up. Do you want the number again? Thank you, Midnight Ink. I knew I got half of it right. That's why I said I won't just do the numbers, because there's bound to be two with the same number, aren't there? That's luscious. What's the matter? We've had a break, and already Hannah thinks I'm picking on her. When would I pick on her then? Right, this is the one that you thought you'd got then. This is definitely black. Actually, can we show the pattern, please, Emma? There you go. Can you see the pattern there? Just. Oh, beautiful though, isn't it? That's black on black. Now the next one, I have no idea what they'll have called this next one. The number though is PNYV08. Oyster White, this one's called. It's lovely, isn't it? It could almost be wedding white, couldn't it? But it's got a slight tinge of pink in there. Beautiful. I am going a bit fast because we've got so much to get through. Then I've got a very soft blue, WLYV17. Storm, this one's called. Well, it's a gentle storm, isn't it, that? There was a storm in the middle. I had to get up last night and shut my windows. It's about 3 o'clock this morning because it was really, not stormy rain, but the wind in, and all my curtains were billowing out into the room. It was very dramatic. There we go. And then the next one is a pale pink, This is like a storm in pink. NFYV74. Pink, this one's called. Okay, the picture on the website makes this one look gigantic. It isn't. It's the same as all the others. 7.49, 5 metre, 100% cotton. This quilting weight, remember, the Hesketh House Collection. Now, that one was called Pink. So what have we called? It's not us, it's them. What have they called? This one, which is a real bubblegummy pink, isn't it? Oh, sorry, Hannah, sorry. 72 it finishes, yeah. Rhubarb. Now, my friend Becky, yesterday, a neighbour of hers dropped off some rhubarb for her, and then she'd made a cocktail out of it. Becky's the one who was an actress, and I met her when she was a presenter at Rox & Co. right back in the early days in London. She's now an ambulance person, and she worked all the way through it. She was brilliant. Rhubarb cocktail, I bet that makes her windy. Anyway, let's move on. This one is VEYV78. Primrose, this one's called. La Primrose. Lovely. Then I've got a red. In fact, it's the only red I've got, this one. So this one is XIYV81. Ruby. Yes, Mrs. Bridges. You have to be a certain age to know what that was all about. Emma had no idea what I was talking about then. Oh. Beautiful. Then I've got like a really lovely, like luscious dark green. UYYV86. Jade, this one's called. It's nice, isn't it, that one? It's a lovely colour, that one. See what I mean? If you did buy the mega bundle, it would be lovely to have all these colours in your stash cupboard, wouldn't it? Then this one is BNYV45. Is it lavender, lilac? Yeah, Christine, upstairs, downstairs. Do you want them? Dusky lilac, this one's called. Yeah, they went a bit posh with that one. Dusky lilac. Oh, with your lavender biscuits, yeah. Except it's lilac. Don't be going eating lilac trees. Yeah. Right, now I've got pink, another pink, which is REYV27. What's it? Rose pink, this one. Oh, my rose garden's fantastic. I'm going to take a picture because the John Scott rose is going to be the first one to bloom, but they've all got big buds on them. Even the one that Marina and Ali bought me, which is, all the others are about this big now, and the one Marina and Ali bought me is still about that big, but it's got a bud on it. And then Lo bought me an orange one, which is in a tub on its own by the French windows, and that's got a bud on it as well. I can't wait. It's going to look lovely. Right, okay. Then I've got a bright yellow, like a corn or sunshine yellow. And it is, no, that's the one. Oh, lemon. That would make your toes curl, wouldn't it? Lemon. Okay, it's beautiful though. I'd call that sunshine, I personally. Then I've got another pale blue. Ending, FYYV97. Arctic. Storm or just Arctic? Oh, just Arctic. Just Arctic. Oh, apparently they had a Facebook Live from Chester Zoo yesterday. And was it yesterday or the day before? And I missed it. I know. I had to rush home, didn't I, like yesterday, because I hadn't seen, well, what happened was I couldn't stay up to watch Great British Zombie on Wednesday because it was too late. So then I got up, came into work yesterday morning, watched it on my iPad while we were prepping yesterday morning, then finished watching it when I got home last night. And then had to do my Facebook Live. And then Facebook was playing up yesterday as well. Righty-ho. Then I've got a dusk... No, that can't be dusky blue. We've had that already, haven't we? This Wedgwood blue, I'd say. Chalky blue, maybe. GFYV 97. Denim. 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 Remember, this is quilting weight, 100% cotton, 44 inches wide, machine washable. It's not denim, it's just a denim colour. Now I've got a dark blue, which I'm thinking they'll call it navy, but I might be wrong. QAYV09. Oh, blue. Blue, this one is. Don't worry, I've only got 6 more to go in this range. Nice, isn't it? Then I've got like a silver grey, which is MJYV48. This is very popular on pre-order, this one. Oh, this one's called Smoke. The photo on the web makes the print look tiny. It's all, they're all the same print. It's all the same print. Okay. Then I've got a very, very soft pink, which is DMYV15. Petal. Petal. This one's called a petal. Petal. What petal? It's lovely, isn't it? Moving on. Next one's like, well, I'm imagining they're going to call it amethyst, but I could be wrong. This one's EKYV19. Oh, they called it lavender. Deep lavender. This is what your biscuits are made out of, Hannah. Yep. Beautiful. So that's your lavender. Oh, a little pillow with lavender in it for her eyes. Surely that'll make your hay fever worse, won't it? CHYV93. Dull? Oh, Dove. They can't call a colour. Dull. This one's very dull, madam. Dove. Dove grey. Dove grey. Beautiful. 2 more. Another blue one. BLYV10. Lake blue, this one. It's nice, isn't it? Look. And then last but not least, this is one I would use for like weddings and things like that. White on white. I don't know if you'll see it. PRYV84. Can you see? PRYV84. Or maybe that one's sold out in the half metre. Okay, that one's, I can't offer you that one. It's only in the bundle, I'm afraid, that one. Yeah, that's only available in the bundle, that one. Mega bundle, you get all of this. Yours will be tidier than this when it arrives. Oh, now they're very popular, the mega bundles. Very, very popular. Look at all those gorgeous colours. Have a look. Look. Yours will be much tidier, but that's what my stash cupboard looks like. I love it. Oh, Joanne, thank you. She loves my shirt. Thank you, Joanne, my love. Susie likes my shirt as well. The one I was going to wear today wouldn't fit. Now, it's a bit worrying. No, nothing to do with muscles. I've not been near a gym, have I? But I wore it 2 days ago to film a birthday promo, and it was fine then. So I went to put it on today, and I was like, I want this button up. So I don't know what's happened. I think it's because I had roasted vegetables for my tea last night. That could be what it is. Anyway, look at these two. I've never seen these before. These are Wiltshire Shadow, I think, aren't they? They're not in the mega bundle because they're silver and gold. Are they just individual? Which one first? Gold first. Now, they're metallic print. They're not scratchy or itchy. Never seen these before. I've never seen these before. On the when? I did not see these on the 24th of October last year. I love the way it says top here. Oh, hang on. Look, it says top there. I've never seen that before in a selvage. Anyway, it's beautiful. Apparently I had it on the 25th of October last year. I don't remember that. Oh, I must have been new then. I must have been concentrating then. We haven't had this in since then. This is the Wiltshire Shadow Collection in gold. It's beautiful, isn't it? Well, yeah, you could use it for Christmas, but think of it, all the different colours you could put that. Hannah would put it with purple. Emma would put it with orange. But that's Emma for you. Are you so Hannah's craving purple at one. I wonder what that means. It's spiritual, isn't it? Anyway, silver. Look at silver. Isn't it beautiful? $7.49 for half a metre this is. Stunning. That is beautiful. I don't know which one I like best, the gold or the silver. Okay. Now, how are we time? Oh, all right for time. Very quickly, I've got some other Liberty prints here. Now, there's no mega bundle. They're all available by the half metre. So again, we'll have a quick romp through these. Do you need the code, Hannah, first before we go? Okay, so this one first. This is the Cottage Garden Collection, Lawn Games. Lovely, £7.49. I'll put my hand in so you can see the size of the print. Yeah, I said that, but if you're craving it, purple is very regal and spiritual if you wear it, but I don't know, like normally if you're craving the colour, it means you need something in your life. It means there's purple missing from your aura. No, not cake. Righty-ho, then I've got this one. I've got this one at home in my stash cupboard. I don't think it's called Blue Little Vine, is it? It might be. I don't remember it being called Little Vine, that one. Oh, actually. Anyway. Beautiful. It's like a navy blue. There's my hand. See the size of the print? My little arthritic hand. Then I've got, I've got a Wiltshire, no, is that Wiltshire Shadow? This is, yeah, it is a different print. Yeah, there's no berries on it. So it's the same technique as the Wiltshire Berry that you saw earlier, but this is daisy. So they do a daisy fabric, and this is the shadow version of that. It's like Emily Silhouette. When they do an Emily Silhouette, they just take one colour and do it as a shadow or a silhouette. So there's no yellow in it. It's what the original fabric would be called yellow daisy, and this is the shadow. Okay. Then the next one looks like Forget Me Not, but I'm not sure if it is. Isn't it funny? All of these have been cut, and they've cut off the names off all of them. Oh, it is Forget Me Not in pastel. There's only 3 meters this one left. Okay, very quickly. I've got this next one. Is this Cosmos, this one? Yeah, Cosmos Meadow. Yeah, Cosmos Meadow. When you go to my friend Dulcie's garden in the summer, at the end, she's got a very, very long garden, and she's got her she shed at the end of the garden, and then the sitting area, and then between the sitting area and the rest of the garden, there's all cosmos. They're beautiful. Pastel cream, cosmos meadow fabric. We won't be getting any of these in again, I need to tell you as well. When these are sold out, when they've gone. Then I've got this one at home as well. I know I've got lots of Liberty in my stash. I used it a lot to make masks for friends, like Francesca's mum. She wasn't very well during lockdown. She needed some really lovely masks, so I made her a set of Liberty ones. Yeah, except then other people are saying, oh, can I have what you've made for Francesca's mum? Can I have some of those? Like, no, you can't. This is Pink Little Vine. 2 more. I will recap the silver and gold with me because you loved the silver and gold. Right, now this again is Morning Dew. There's only 7 meters this one left in red. It's nice, isn't it? That one's quite striking, that one. Bathroom accessories, says Hannah. Remember, it's not Tana lawn, it's the quilting weight fabric. Now, do you remember this next one? Because it was the like the border of a quilt we did. Because there was a quilt in blue and a quilt in the pinks and oranges. Country Path, it's called. My Nan's path used to be like this. Oh, she had a really long garden, like really, really long garden. Wasn't because she was small, no. Oh, unless I was smaller. No. I've been. No, they are. It's really long, the gardens. Mind you, the glue factory was at the end of the garden. Yeah. And everyone else used to shut their windows when the glue factory used to put out a siren to say when they were going to be cooking the glue, and everyone would shut their windows and everything, and I'd go out and be like that. I loved it. I blame my mum, because when she was pregnant with me, she used to walk to the village shop and sniff all the paraffins. So I can't walk past a new road without love it. Love the smell of tarmac. And then last but not least in the Liberté. Beautiful, this one. Beautiful. Red cream Cosmos Meadow. Oh, Elizabeth. She says, wonderful show. Morning again, she says. It's the anniversary of my mum's passing today, so I'm cheering myself up by buying lots of fabric. Elizabeth, that's what she'd want you to do. She'd want you to do that and be happy. Beautiful. Of the right, hang on. Cottage garden. Oh, the forget-me-not. Forget-me-not's now sold out. And this one's about to sell out. And what was the other one that's about to sell out? Just checking, don't worry. Little Paul in the gallery. Yep. Oh, the others are okay at the moment. The others are okay. But I do just want to reiterate these, right? So I'll do the gold first. Haven't been in since last year. Look. Gold. Always believing. Yeah. I saw him singing at my friend's birthday party. Mark had a birthday party and he came to sing. Hadley, what's he called? Terry, Tony, Paul. What was his name? Tony Hadley, yeah. Anyway, look. You're loving this. You're loving the gold metallic one. So that's gold metallic. And then I've also got silver metallic here. Oof. I don't know which one I like best. Which one's your favourite, Hannah? Gold. And Emma as well is gold. And if anyone's buying her any jewellery, she only likes gold jewellery. Oh, Tony Hadley lives near Princess. He's very good friends with Cheryl from Bucks Fizz. Right, now, have I got time to do these very quickly? Right, these are lovely. These are nothing to do with them. These went from the first hour. We just didn't get time to do them. These are Tula Pink fat quarter bundles. 3 different ones, as you can see there. Doing this one first. This is Peacock, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Peacock. So look, how do I show this? Beautiful. So you get the hexes. Hang on. Oh, actually, have you got still with them on? That's better. That's better. There you go. So, aren't they lovely? So you get the hexes, you get the minerals there, you get the starbursts, you get the tent stripes, you get the pom-poms. That one there is called Peacocks. You get 16 fat quarters for $69.99. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cottons and very, very pure colours. Next one. I've got goldfish. Goldfish now. We'll show, rather than show you I won't open it, we'll show you the pictures. There's goldfish. Again, you get your pom-poms, your tent stripes, your minerals, your hexes, and your... Oh, yeah, you do get the... I quit calling it starburst. I'm not quite sure if that's what it's called. It's like swallows and stars and things. It's beautiful. Stardust. Stardust. Thank you, Hannah. Stardust. So that one there is your goldfish. And last but not least, flamingo. Now, I'm saying that very confidently, and it doesn't sound right when I say it. Flamingo. Flamingo. Now, I'd be a bit worried if you saw a flamingo that colour, wouldn't you? But anyway, we'll show you the picture of this. These are lovely. Look at those. Again, the same prints, but in your pinks and your magentas and your mauves. I think they've eaten bad prawns, haven't they? Or shrimps if they get magenta. Right. In the next hour, Suzie is here. She's designed this quilt with these fabrics. I love these fabrics that come next. Now, I do need to warn you that we did have all these fabrics by the ½ metre as well. And you have been buying them in your... which is brilliant. Brilliant. Droves, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you. But anyway, don't go anywhere. We will see you straight after this break with that quilt pattern and with whatever fabrics we've got left from the collection. Go!
Hi, I'm Debbie Harris and I'm so excited to be one of the new guest designers here on Sewing Street. I live and work in Melton Mowbray in Leicestershire, where I run my own knitting and sewing business called Mabel and Deb. I specialise in sewing and knitting and crocheting, and I've been doing all of those 3 things from being a little girl when my mum taught me all things knitting, crochet and sewing. Started off just crocheting little chain stitches and granny squares, and then actually patchwork sewing little hexagons, and they're still my favourite shape to sew now. I used to be a school teacher. For over 20 years I was teaching in classrooms. I just had the knitting and the crochet and sewing as a background hobby, but now I get to do this as my job, and I'm absolutely passionate about it and really want to share all that passion and excitement with you guys. A tip that I think is worth sharing with you is always use quality materials. So whether that's your fabrics or your threads or wool, the difference in the quality of your materials can really make a difference to your finished project. And always use the right tools, so whether it's a rotary cutter or a pair of scissors that are specially made for that job, that too can make all the difference. My claim to fame in 2020 was being one of the winners of the Great British Make Off here on Sewing Street when I did my debut sewing demonstration in November last year. And it was just a wonderful experience, and I'm so excited to be here on my Sewing Street journey with you all, bringing lots of tips, techniques, and looking forward to doing lots of exciting projects with you throughout the year. So lovely to meet you, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.
Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again. We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
Sewing Street have our very own app. You can now watch and shop from anywhere. Simply download the app from your app store onto your smartphone or tablet, then log in or create an account, and you're done. You can watch us live from anywhere, browse all our recently played items and pre-orders so you never miss out on any show deals, and message the studio to say hello at any time. And remember, you can check out as many times as you want and only pay 1 P&P all day. Look at this gorgeous quilt that Susie's made. She's designed it and made it. There it is. It's lovely. I love the busyness and the movement and everything that's going on in there. Now, is that all? What's the matter? No. Did you know how much it was? Right, okay. I was expecting it to be a £99 quilt. I wasn't expecting it to be a $47.99. Right, so let me tell you what you get in here, right? So we're starting with the, Copen first, yeah. She did tell me. Right, so in each bundle, what you get is you get Susie's 4 pages of instructions. Look, placement, everything, cutting, everything. Picture of the finished thing. You get a metre. Is that a metre? Yep, yes. A metre of your Copen in this one. You get the panel, which goes in the middle, which is this. Right, that's the middle panel. Right. Then you get a fat quarter of all of these fabrics. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the 3 options and then I'll show you the fat quarters because they're the same fat quarters you get in each bundle, right? So you get the instructions. I'll show you go. Metre of fabric, panel, and 7 fat quarters, which I'll show you in a minute because there are 3 different colourways too. So that's Copen. We also have it in, this is beautiful, which is like an aqua turquoise. Oh, peacock, right? Peacock. So you get your instructions, your peacock metre, your panel, and your 7 fat quarters. I know that one peeking in there, just beautiful, I can't tell you. You get your 7 fat quarters as well. And then the one that Susie's made, which is the one that's been most popular so far, because that one there with the orange. So you get a metre of the orange, you get the panel, and you get Susie's instructions, and your 7 fat quarters. £47.99. Right, are you ready for this? Because these are the fat quarters that you get. You get them in all 7 of these, you get in all of these. I just didn't want to keep getting them out, getting them in, getting them out. So whichever one you choose, you get the panel, you get a metre of the fabric of the colour you choose, whether it's Copen, peacock or orange, and you get Susie's instructions, and you get these 7 fat quarters, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, am I missing one? I must be missing one, hang on. Right, I've got triangles, yeah. And which one? Beads, yeah, it's not called beads, but yeah, beads. Yeah, 3.
There's 2 that look almost the same.
Are there 2 stuck together? 3. This one, the zigzaggy one. Yeah.
And then there's 2 of the
Oh,
retro.
yeah, there's 2 different colours there. I didn't think that counted to 7 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I haven't got another triangle one.
Oh, there should be a blue triangle one.
Oh, no.
Do you want my one?
Right, it's only in fat quarters. Oh, that's why. I know what's happened. Know what's happened.
There you go. Do you want this one?
Yeah, can I have yours? Sorry. Thank you. No. I'll tell you what it is. This is then you get that one as well. What it is, I'm going to explain now. I'm going to be open and honest with you. As you know, you've had an email to say that our warehouses are moving, right? They didn't have time to cut me fat quarters of these, so they sent up the fabrics by the ½ metre, right? This one isn't available by the ½ metre, so it didn't get sent up. So you get this one as well in a fat quarter. So you get a fat quarter, this one and this one. This is only available in the fat quarter in your bundle. You're not able to buy it on its own. So that's what you get. Right, now, very quickly, well, not very quickly, I'm going to tell you which of these fabrics, because they've been flying out, absolutely flying out. The panel on its own, you can buy the panel on its own if you want to, but there's only 7 left. And £4.99! £4.99 for this lovely little panel here. I'll pop it down. Lovely, isn't it? There's only 7 of those left, though. They're still available in the bundles, but there are only 7 available on their own. Okay, beautiful. Make sure you check out, because there's going to be a scrummage for these, whatever one of those is. Right, okay, do you want me to go in any particular order? Beads first. Right, so this is by the ½ metre now. So I'll just show you what it looks like by the ½ metre. There it is. It's called a Geofetti Digital Blue Decor. Jellyfish legs. Not they have legs, Hannah. You mean fronds. £7.49 for ½ metre, this. It's beautiful, isn't it? Now, I'd say it feels like a poplin weight. Just slightly less than your quilting weight, that one. Wouldn't you agree? Yep. Okay. So that's that one. You just saw the graphics for then. The crisscross. This is lovely. Oh, no. Right, this one. There's only 1.5 metres left of this one. It's still available in the bundles. You know what? If you love the fabric, if you love it and just want to taste it all, buy the bundle, even if you, no offence, Suzie, but even if you don't want to make the quilt, you just want the fabric to make little things with. No offence. It's gone to all that work. Isn't it lovely, though? I like that one. Oh, and they've missed an S out of that one. Crisscross. Crisscross. Okay, that's that one. That's it. Elliot was on. Waiting for a phone call. Right, okay, next. Triangles on white. Now, triangles on blue isn't available by the ½ metre. There's your triangles on white. Gorgeous fabrics, aren't they? Tessellation, triangular tessellation, that one's called. No, it doesn't.
From a distance.
That's your age, that is. That's
Well,
nothing to do
yeah,
with the fabric. I'm joking, everyone, I'm joking.
No, it's true.
Yeah, it is true. It's true. Next. Oh, okay. Right, do you want to give me a number? This one. Remember, I'm only showing you half it here. You do get it by the ½ metre. It's beautiful. I've got this pattern in 2 colourways. What colourway have they called this one? Multi. Oh, well, I'll be interested to see what they call the next one then. Yeah, I can see now why Hannah was having an issue. So the other one like that is called You're joking.
It's called window multi.
Window multi. Honestly. Window multi. What was the first one called?
Just multi, wasn't it? Geofetti multi.
Anyway, they're beautiful. And then last but not least, this one. Got a bit of a retro vibe, this one, hasn't it?
Like a fab shirt.
They've actually, do you know what they've done? On all of the graphics, they've missed out the hyphen. It's Geofetti, isn't it?
That's one of my patterns.
Yeah. I saw it on you. That's what made me look. 'Cause you've got. I thought you'd made a mistake, and I thought, no, Suzie Duncan doesn't make mistakes. Right, one was stained glass multi, and one was Windows multi. Just so you know. Right, please, 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 if you've got those in your baskets, you do need to check out. Right, they've all got less than 10 metres in now. So, do I need to show you anything else? No, let's get on with it, and then I can always interrupt and if we use anything else. Right. Right, so that goes there. Remember, that's yours when we finish.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, panel on its own sold out.
Oh.
Only available in the bundles now.
Okay.
So how did this work? Did they send you the fabrics and you designed a quilt round it?
Yeah, they just sent me a bundle of fabrics and said, would you like to make something with it?
Perfect.
And I just thought, I mean, they're just such bright fabrics. But I also wanted to do something that didn't detract from the panel, but replicated what you see in the panel.
Right.
In some way, but also was a quilt that anybody could do, or you could turn it into a cushion or anything else you wanted to. And in my head, I thought it'd be a fabulous picnic quilt as well.
Yes.
Because it's bright and cheery, so it brightens up any day.
Yeah.
If you're like me, you picnic even on a rainy day. You know, it's
well, I don't.
under umbrellas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not mad like me, are you?
No,
So,
I think I'm mad in other ways. That's all. We're all mad in our own sweet way.
We are all mad in a way, aren't we? So that's where it all stemmed from. And it is a relatively quick thing to put together. I have suggested in the destructions, as I like to call them, how to cut your fabric. Now, if you follow these instructions, you will have the right amount of fabric. You won't have masses left over.
Right.
And it's the most economical way to cut your fabric.
Okay, perfect.
You will have bits and pieces left over. So if you wanted to add bits on the back, onto your backing, or to make little accessories, then you'll have some left for that. But you don't, a fat quarter of each gives you enough to do the project.
Because it looks like so much more, doesn't it? But
Absolutely.
you wouldn't know that was only 7 fat quarters,
No,
would you, in
it's
there?
really cool. Yeah, so I've used elements, on the borders and things. So that's why I've specifically said what I have in the way of cutting. And the pieces you're cutting, you're only cutting a square or a rectangle. So that it's not lots of funny shapes and sizes to remember. They're quite easy, hence the fact it's only 4 pages of destructions.
Yeah.
I didn't give you a black and white diagram, mainly because I wanted to show how you can switch your blocks around to give you that random effect.
But you can do, so you make, well, we'll talk about the blocks in a minute,
Yes.
but they don't have to follow that if they don't want to, do they?
Absolutely not. No, you can do it in any order you like. You can have them all going in the same way if you wanted to. It's your choice.
Yeah.
This is just an idea. So the first thing when you get your panel is you'll notice that they're not printed quite as straight as perhaps you'd like.
But then no panel is it? You've always got to work on a panel.
Yeah,
haven't you?
so my trick for finding, because I say cut it to 21 inches or 21 and a half, if you want to give yourself a bit of leeway, is your iron. Just once you've best pressed and ironed, if you iron it so that your middle, and both, the panel conveniently has this mid point.
Yeah.
So use that as your reference and iron out and make sure you are actually making a good mark.
Yeah.
And then I folded that again on the point to give me quarters. And then I used my square ruler at 10.5 inches. I have to get this the right way around. There you go. Because half of 21 is 10.5, or if you're doing it 21.25, then you do it 21.5, then you do it at 10.75, whichever you're more comfortable doing. You can always trim down.
The rule that Suzie is using is in the graphics now. It's 23.99 creative grids.
So you then cut across that line, then you turn it and do the cut across.
Yeah.
So you get it the right size. And that is basically double the size of a block plus a sashing row.
Right, okay.
Is what you're aiming at. So that's how you'd cut your centrepiece. I'm not going to bother doing that because that's...
The instructions aren't available on their own because it's all based around the panel that's on here. And it's only available in the bundles.
So, oh look, this has got crushed. Let's give this a quick iron. So when you're cutting your fat quarters...
So this is your fat quarter now?
Yeah, so I do suggest that you treat everything with Best Press or Starch Savvy, whichever you prefer. And then you're going to square, cut your side straight, of course.
Right.
So let's do that. And I'm going to use the square ruler just because I've got it here, but you don't have to use a square ruler, but I need to grow about 2 inches here. So I'm just squaring off my end.
Yeah.
And then for each piece, what I suggest you do is cut 3.5-inch strips. So if you've got the Stripology, you can use that to do this. So I'm going to cut
Stripology squared we've got today.
Yeah, whichever, any of them will work. So I'm cutting a 3.5-inch strip, and then for each of those strips, you can pile these up if you want to. It's entirely up to you. But if you're a beginner, then I would suggest you only do 1 layer, and I would never do more than 4. I know we did 5 this morning on the show, but I don't normally cut more than 4 if it's accurate like this. So once you've got that, and I've squared off that salvage end, you're going to cut 2 6.5 rectangles. And then you should be able to get 3.5-inch squares off that strip as well. And you just need to keep a tally of how many you have, because in total, I've given you the total in the instructions. You need, however many you need in the block. What is it? You need 9, 6, 34. You need a lot, basically.
Yeah, basically,
just
you need a lot.
Cutting. Yeah. So what I did.
So is it all made up of that size rectangle and that size triangle, that size square?
Square. And if you're not doing, if you're doing it random like the pattern suggests, that is all my waste off a fat quarter. So that you can keep and sew together for your rounded border if you wanted to. It's a lot of sewing, but would you? So for each strip you cut, you're getting 2 rectangles and 2 squares.
Right.
So you're building up your pile quite
So you basically
quickly.
cut all of your fabric up into all of those
Absolutely.
rectangles and squares.
Yeah, so once you've done that, then, and I've given you a little diagram, so I've called the squares piece A and the rectangles piece B, just for ease. So then you're going to grab all your different piles, so here are all mine all ready to go, and randomly, and that's the hard bit, the random bit. Put them together, and when you put them together, you want row 1 is an A and a B, so a square and a rectangle. Row 2 is 3 squares, placed however you want.
Right.
And row 3, I've got 2 the same. Look at that. That's because I've just cut that one, Suze. Row 3 is a B and an A.
Right.
So when you come to stitch them together, you're going to do them in rows. So it's A to B, row 1, and you can chain piece if you want to.
Okay.
It's entirely up to you.
Susie's using the Copen one. The Peacock one is absolutely flown into the lead. The Peacock one.
Yeah.
I need to also tell you the Stripology Squared is the only Stripology we have in stock, and we've only got single figures of it now.
So I'm just keeping them in their row order, but piecing them together. And I want to add a bit, the other one to that middle one. So I'm going to pull that off and piece that one. So what I did was arrange all my blocks randomly in the number I needed, and then had them all ready to chain piece like this.
Yeah.
So it was all a really quick process. So it is a quilt that if you get yourself organised like that, you can actually put together really quickly. So then you need to get your friendly iron, and we're going to press these. Now I pressed all my seams open.
Oh, okay.
Because there were quite a few to join. You can, if you want, press them in one direction, but I tend to press all my seams open. I know quilting gurus are going to tell me off, but I think it's...
I'd say each to their own, aren't they?
Yeah, I just prefer an open seam.
Someone was on the other day, weren't they? Oh, you haven't been in, have you, Hannah? Someone was in the other day and said they never, ever, ever do that. I'm not saying you're wrong at all, but they said their way was they never, ever pressed open.
Yeah, no, everyone has their own way, don't they? And, well...
Yeah, I think the fabric tells you, like Hannah was just saying, she thinks the fabric tells you where it wants to go.
It does tell you where you want to go. But I just find when I'm trying to match seams, an open seam seems to be a little easier to nestle in. So I've got all those open. So now all I've got to do is join those rows. And I always press from the wrong side and then move to the right side as well. Always press both ways. So you can see you've got a seam to match, just one each time. So this is where we use the pin trick on our press mat. So we go in through the seam, into the other seam, and then you can align your edges and get that really neat line. And I'm going to pin, whoops. So that gets stitched, and it's 1/4 inch seams I've used, but you go by your, whatever you use, do the same throughout, because otherwise it'll all look higgledy-piggledy.
Glennie says, I hope to get more of this beautiful fabric back. I'd love to get the panel because I've just missed out.
Oh, that's a shame.
Carol thinks it's gorgeous.
It's so... stitching this when it was that lovely weather was fab because it made you smile.
Yeah.
It was really cool. Happy fabric.
I don't know what song. Hannah, every time somebody says something today, Hannah bursts into song.
Does she?
So what was that one? Give me joy in my heart, keep me brave. That's a church. We used to sing that in church, didn't we?
We sing it at school as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Mind you, it was a church school, so that's probably why. And then the other side, again, there's just that one seam to match. So I'm going to do that.
The thing is, if you miss it, it's so busy.
You don't notice.
That you don't really notice if you do miss a corner.
It's brilliant, isn't it? And the other thing as well is the only one that really pops is the white.
Yes. Well, I was just thinking that. I'm wondering if you could design it.
Yeah, you could. You haven't. Well, I'm not sure that you'd have enough fabric to do any of the 6. You'd have to use it as the 3.5. So I was going to put all the whites in the middle.
Yes. Yeah.
So it.
Oh no, Hannah doesn't agree with that.
No. You see, that's why I didn't do it, because I laid it all out like that, and then I thought, oh, do you know what? I don't actually like it.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I'd have to make all the triangle, but this couldn't work either.
No, go just the right way up.
No. I like that they go all the different directions, but I think I'd only want the triangles in a square like you, but not necessarily always in the middle. But then that means in some blocks you'd have to have
different fabric.
Yeah, and you might not have enough then of the others because you only just have enough to do that. Oh, I don't know. You'd have to work out. Get Hannah to work it out maths-wise.
If you've got 1/2 metre, you've got leeway. But a fat quarter, I literally used. Well, I can show you how much I've got left.
But if you're going to make you're still making the same amount, cutting the same amount of pieces.
Yes.
So surely you'd be, no, ignore me.
Okay. But you're not, because you're cutting some 6.5 by 3.5.
Yes.
And 2 3.5s are not 6.5.
No, that's what I suddenly thought.
Yeah. Yeah, because I thought that as well to start with, and then I thought, no, back to maths, Suze. No. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I did a lot of colouring for this one.
I bet you did.
Had a field day with my coloured pencils. So I've just pressed those as well, and I'm happy to say I got them square. Look at that.
Lovely.
So then what you do is square that block off.
Right.
So that it became your 9.5-inch square block, just to make sure your sides are all the same.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to
Anna thinks that panel there would look lovely on the back of a denim jacket.
Yeah, it would actually. These fabrics are just so good for so many different applications. So I want a 9.5-inch square. So let's try and do that. It's just this edge I'm not happy with. There we go. The rest is fine. So then what you do is your sashing. Now your sashing comes from the plane.
Right.
And again, it's not masses of different measurements. All of the sashes are 2 inches by 9.5 inches.
Right.
So you just cut 2-inch strips from your metre. And I've told you how many you need. You need 9 of those, and you subcut those down.
Right.
So you end up with 34 pieces of 9.5 inch and 14 2-inch squares. And if you use the same method as we did with the fat quarter, so you cut your 2-inch strip and then subcut down, you can get your 2-inch squares coming off at the end.
How much of your blue did you have left?
I have got enough left to do binding.
Yeah.
Obviously we did the borders, and I've got some to do part of the backing.
Okay, I'm thinking now I'd have all my cornerstones in the triangle fabric.
Yes.
And I would put my navy blue or whatever my backing is as my squares in with the patterns.
Yeah, you could do that as well. Yeah.
But then it does mean that some of your blocks might look as though they're leaking because it's the same colour as your sashing,
yes,
isn't it?
because if you get them near an edge.
Which you're bound to, because they're all on an edge, aren't they? So you'd have to test it out, but
You've got enough of your fat quarter bit, so that you could switch out these to be coloured.
Oh, okay.
If you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your quilt. You do what you want with it. Your quilt.
There's lots of ways you can use it. So your sashing, as I said, is a 9.5 inch. So you put your pieces in their rows, and then you're going to join them together. Now I've already joined 3 together.
Okay. This is the Copen one that Susie's working with.
So it is. So I'm just going to join my last. Yeah, I like it in the blue. I thought the blue, it might look a bit lost, but actually I think it makes all the fabrics really pop. Yeah. It's amazing.
Well, what it does is the orange makes it look like the window frame of the orange is here, and we're looking into the distance for the pattern.
Exactly.
Whereas with the blue, the pattern's jumping out, and it's like the blues in the background, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I've had this quilt hanging in my workroom. It's going to look really
bare now without it.
Yeah, well, my workroom's white, so you can imagine.
Yeah. But then I'm sure you've got another quilt that's hanging up there soon for later on in the month.
Do you think?
Not saying a word.
Not just one hanging up.
Okay.
There's a few. So I've sewn my sashing to one side, and I'm going to do the same the other. Now, I've been placing mine different orientations each time. So I'm just going to make sure.
But is this what the drawing on the back is then?
Yeah. So I've suggested you rotate, but how you rotate is up to you. But what I also tried to avoid was like fabrics being near to each other. Right. Which is okay with this one because I've got those are my yellowy backgrounds.
But look, top left.
Yeah, so I'm good.
Or top right, I mean.
So I'm good. So I can put these together. So this makes your rows. So it's basically 4 blocks with 3 bits of sashing.
Right.
And you can pin it, remember, you don't have to.
4 blocks, so downward. Oh, hang on, so yeah. So
yeah, we've
yeah.
got this on its side.
Yeah, of course,
because
but,
otherwise we wouldn't see it.
Yeah.
So that's a row.
Yeah, not
Yeah?
a column.
Not
It's
a
a
column.
row, not a column.
So a row, not a column. Yeah, the columns have got the squares, the rows haven't. Reline up, hang on. So then you'd press this as well. Now, because you're going to be adding a row of sashing with squares in the middle here, I again pressed these open.
Right.
Or you press these ones towards and the next ones away from the middle. It's up to you which way you do
But you
it.
did yours open.
I've done mine open, but as I said earlier, I tend to press everything open. It's just automatic. And
Were you a dressmaker before you were a quilter?
yes, yeah.
Because
yeah.
that could become from your dressmaking background,
Yeah,
couldn't it?
it
Because you always,
is, yeah. And
on
my
clothes,
family-
always press them open.
Yeah, I
don't
do,
you?
yeah. Yeah, I didn't do, well, at one stage I did quite a bit of dressmaking, but I didn't do any for years. Where it was all miniature, you know, for dolls usually.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. That's
Teddy from Wimbledon who watches, he does dolls and clothes for dolls.
My teddy bear had lots, and my Snoopy.
Okay,
I had a
that's how you knew
Snoopy
Charlie
doll.
Brown then,
It
when we
was,
talked about
yeah.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah, well, living abroad, that was about all we ever saw, that and Sesame Street. So that is
Where did you live?
Japan.
Oh, what?
I know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, when it was proper Japan, not
Well.
not westernised Japan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What, was this when you were a child then?
Yeah,
How
I
fascinating.
know, it was amazing. Such a privilege, such a privilege. So that's one row do. So you're going to repeat that 4 times. So you get row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4.
Right.
The ones on the sides, you need 2 blocks, but you sash between them.
Right.
So they're not on their sides. So this is what you would do, basically. That.
Right.
A block, then a sash, then a block.
Okay.
Yeah? And then round your panel, what I did, so I found it easier to do my sashing pieces here and here,
Right.
and then treat this section, the middle,
Yeah.
as one piece.
Right.
So what I did once I'd sashed these 2 blocks together is I joined this bit of sashing here. So
you
a
got a
sash,
longer
a
bit
square
there.
and a sash.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, there's still a square in that bit then?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So what I did was put a square in between 2 sashing pieces. So if I quickly do that, then you can
Oh, you've got
see.
plenty of time.
Oh, have we?
Yeah,
Oh,
loads.
I won't rush then. So you get 2 of your sashings. And this is how you make the pieces in between as well.
Uh-huh.
Just make sure you've got right sides together. Because on planes it's so easy,
Yeah, oh yeah, totally.
isn't it? So, and because I've pressed open before, I'm going to press these open as
Right,
well.
okay.
Because then when you line them up, in fact, we need to do, so if we were going to be joining this, how many more do I need to do? 1, 2, 3. So I've got my first bit that will join on there, so then I'm going to do 1, 2 more.
Right.
So have we got time for that?
Yeah, got
Yeah?
plenty of time, yeah?
Let's go
5,
for it
10,
then.
15, 20 minutes.
Oh, loads of time. Could make half the quilt in that.
Yeah.
Don't know what I'm doing. So, join the next ones. In fact, if I cheat, I can do that. So again, these you can chain piece as well. It's the pressing bit that takes the longest with this.
Yeah.
Definitely. So that goes on there. So if I've calculated right, we've just got one more sashing to go on. So between each row, at the top and the bottom then, you do this sash, square, sash, square, sash, square, sash
Yeah.
business. And you'll join row 1 to 2
Yeah.
and row, 5 to 6. And row 1 and 2, 5 and 6 are identical, so
Yeah.
they're easy. Well, to be honest, none of it's difficult.
No, but you're going to be adding a difference. Well, no, it's going to be the same size in the end,
It's
isn't it?
exactly the same size.
Just
but
you haven't got the sashing going through the middle.
Yeah, it's a different orientation,
Yeah.
that's all. Yeah, it's just to accommodate your panel, that's what it is. So I'm pressing all these open, and you would, of course, take time to take your thread ends off, which is going to make my...
Now, in real life, what colour would you be piecing this with?
In thread,
Yeah.
I would use a royal blue
Yeah.
or a navy. Yeah, but just so you can see, I thought it was easy.
Oh yeah,
to
no.
do this.
Because a lot of people don't they when they're doing their piecing always use like a sand or a grey.
Yeah.
But then if you're doing piecing blue to blue, it makes sense to change it to the blue.
I tend to coordinate, surprisingly,
That's
the thread to the
But how do you
fabric.
coordinate with you've got every
multicoloured.
colour of the rainbow in those squares?
So what I did when I did this one, I actually used an orange thread for this. Did I use orange?
What, to do the actual piecing
No,
of the square?
I used the royal blue for this.
Okay, so you
because-
use royal blue to piece all of the others as well?
Because when I looked at it, I lay the thread on it and it was like, well, actually that sits better if I was about to do any quilting. So that's how I decide. When you put these together, so these are going to join to either side of row 1 and 2 or 5 and 6. Start with your square seam line up. So match these seams first, because then the sashing just falls into place.
Yeah.
But this is where you want, your squares to line up. So I usually pin those first and worry about the sashing later.
Okay, while you're pinning that, can I
Yeah.
just recap these
do
bundles
whatever
because
you
they're
like.
flying out.
That's good.
Copen that we're working with, this one here. So what you get is you get Susie's instructions, 4 pages of instructions. You get a metre of your copen. Oh, hang on, just wait for the camera to come over. Metre of copen. You get your panel, which is the only way now you can get the panel is in the kit. And you get 7 fat quarters, which I'll show you in a second. So that's copen. We also have it in, peacock. Peacock is the most popular. Metre of peacock, instructions in the panel. Say that again, Hannah. Oh yeah, there's the peacock one. Claudia. And then the one that's on the wall is the one that's sashed in orange, which when we started was in the lead, but the peacock is taken over. So you get the instructions, you get the metre of the orange, and you get the panel for the centre. And then these are the 7 fat quarters that you get. So you get this one. Oops, 2 stuck together there. You get this one. You get this one. This. That. And then this is the last one you get. This is only a piece of it, obviously. That's the last pattern that you get there. So you get those 7 fat quarters, plus your panel, plus your metre of fabric, plus your instructions. You just have to decide whether you're going copen, orange, or peacock. Now, if I've got time, shall I just... Are these fabrics all sold out, Hannah? Okay, we'll do it at the end. I'll do it at the end. Yeah, that's fine. So I've got some of these. Go to the website and look. It's not on pre-order now. It's on show deals. If you want to buy some of these fabrics by the half metre, and at the end of the hour, I'll go through what's left. Of course, Suzie's using the 505 Elna 505 sewing machine.
Very good.
A 505, so I said 505. I meant 550. It's because I've just seen 505 spray somewhere. Oh, it's there on the trolley right in front of me. I was like, yeah, the 505 spray is what she's using. No, the 550. It's because it's literally directly in my eye line there, look. I think Hannah put it there on purpose. 550 sewing machine, sorry. Yeah, I've just invented a new sewing machine, the 505. We had the 450 yesterday, which threw me completely because I'd never seen the 450.
I've never even heard of the 450.
The 450 is a lovely starter, and it's just over £300.
That's very good.
Oh, actually, I'm doing a demonstration on it on Monday.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
You'll really
I am.
get to know it then.
Yeah.
Okay, we're nearly there.
Good. So did you get a phone call in the break?
No.
Oh, you're obviously not watching then.
No. No. So either that or I'm going to get a lot of earache when I get home.
Oh, I'm sure you can give as good as you get.
Right. So
Take the
that's-
dog for a walk.
Yeah, I've got to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I've caught that.
Oh.
That would be unpicked.
Yeah.
And then press. So
Right.
I actually press these ones towards the sashing.
Okay, these don't go, these aren't.
No, these weren't opened. These
Okay.
were towards the sashing. So I just press along, all the way along. And then you'd repeat on the other side to join your other row.
Yeah.
Now when you come to the middle bit, so if we ignore all of that, when you come to do your sides, so instead of doing a whole strip, you would just do a sash, a square and a sash, and you'd attach it to one side of your two blocks.
Right.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, once you trim down your panel, you're then going to stitch your panel to that.
Right, because you won't have the blue, you haven't got the blue line on the
You have
panel.
a very
Yeah.
slight, if you notice, when I've sewn my seam allowance, that you end up cutting this, so your seam allowance is in fact the navy.
Right, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So when you stitched, you're pretty much stitching along that shape.
Yeah.
That's why I said do 21, 21 and a half. Look at your panel, how it's been printed,
Yeah.
because what you want to make sure that you encapsulate your panel when you've stitched. So that will then go stitched onto there, and you're going to do the same the other side, but obviously in mirror image. So you'd have it going that way.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So that will give you that centerpiece, and then you just basically join the bits together to make your quilt. Now the border, again, I've done as sashed pieces.
Yeah.
These are a different measurement. So these are 2.5 inches. So you'll cut 5 2.5 inch strips
Right.
from your backing, from your plane, and subcut that down into 4 9.5 strips and 8 19.25, which sounds like a funny measurement, but because I've put these little squares in, and because of the maths,
Yeah.
it needs to be an
Okay, but those
and
squares are
seam
big. Those squares are bigger than your orange squares in
yes,
the
so
middle,
my
aren't they?
sashing is once sewn comes up as 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
So but these squares I've done as 2.5 inches to match the border.
Yes, yeah. So at home,
They aren't
don't,
going to line up.
no, don't panic that
No.
your colourful square is
Yeah.
slightly wider than your sashing coming
Yeah.
down. That's part of the design feature.
Yes, and you'll notice that on the diagram on the back, I have deliberately drawn it so that you can see they're bigger. So you're not trying to line them up. But what I have suggested is that when you're doing the sides, you line up the middle ones.
Yes.
As either side of that middle sash, so you know you're in the middle. If that makes sense.
And how big? Oh, there you go.
It's huge,
45 by 66. It is the quilt.
So
45 by 66.
it makes like a good lap quilt.
Yeah.
It would also be a fabulous picnic blanket.
Oh yeah, let's talk about this then. 'Cause
Yeah.
we
had a discussion. Didn't
Yeah.
we?
So okay. So if you're making it as a lap quilt,
Yes.
you would now put your wadding behind,
Yes.
and you'd make your quilt sandwich.
Yes.
You'd quilt it, and then you'd bind it.
Absolutely.
And you've got enough of the solid colour in this to do your
There's
binding
plenty
in.
enough to do your binding.
Okay. How then, if you made it for a picnic,
Yeah.
would you quilt it, and what would you use on the back?
Right, so on the back, what I would do is choose my backing fabric or create a backing patched fabric, whatever it was, but treat the fabric with Eau de Coat,
Okay.
which I believe you have.
I've got here.
Look at that.
Ready
As
for
if
you.
by magic.
Well, no, but actually, I was going to say before that is when
Yeah.
you make your
Yes.
when you make
need
your
basting
now
spray.
we do have the choice of 505 or the quilt basting spray. I have to warn you that the June Taylor basting spray, because Jill demoed it when we were on Sewing Quarter.
Yes.
This is amazing, isn't it?
Oh,
This
it's
basting spray.
awesome.
And as soon as it comes into stock, it's gone. It
Yeah.
absolutely flies out. Why would you use this one? What's so special about this?
I use that all the time. In fact,
Yeah.
last night I was using it a lot. What I like about it is that it goes where it's supposed to. It doesn't spread everywhere, so you're not covering your desk as well. But also you've got that wriggle room if you want to. But once it's tacked, it stays there.
Right.
So I don't need any pins at all. Even a quilt this size, I spray it. I don't pin it.
So would you spray the wadding,
I spray, yes.
or do you spray the fabric?
Well, I'm probably naughty. I spray both.
Okay, that's why yours doesn't move then.
Yeah,
But-
not at the same time. No, it just what I do is I put my backing fabric wrong side up, and then I'll spray.
You're right, yeah.
Leave it a few seconds for the tack to take. Then I put my wadding down, and what I do is like roll it. So if this is my backing,
Yeah.
that's I've sprayed, I roll my wadding, put it down and smooth
Right,
out from
okay.
the middle
Yeah.
and roll back, because then you don't get any air pockets and you get a really good contact. Then I'd spray, wait, and then put my topper on.
Right.
But because the tack is so good with that spray, I don't need to then pin it to hold it. Even however much quilting I'm doing, I've not found it moved at all.
Okay, perfect.
And it doesn't clog your needle or anything else in your sewing machine. It is really good.
And it's really, and like I say, it comes in, it flies out, then we have to order more, and it has to fly in, and it has to get here. And this can go in the post and everything. It's absolutely fine to be sent out to you, so there's no issues over getting it into your parcel of delivery or anything. It's the June Taylor Quilt Basting Spray, 284 grams for £14.49. Then
Have it in a ventilated room though.
Well, yeah, that's like with all of
Yeah.
the sprays. We
Yeah,
say that all
it
the
is.
time, don't
Yeah.
we? But isn't it, I mean, yes, you do have to have it in the, but isn't it acid free?
It is acid-free,
But still do
yes.
it in a ventilated room, and it is extremely flammable. So please be careful.
And even if you're using white fabric or a really pale fabric, it doesn't show through. You don't get adhesive dots or anything.
Brilliant.
It does
Okay.
stay as it is.
So, but before you've done that,
Yeah.
you've then eau de coated your backing fabric.
Yes.
Now, would you only eau de coat the wrong side, the backing? You wouldn't eau de coat the front of your quilt.
No, because my picnic blankets. Well, it's up to you.
Well, no, because you can wash. Once
Yeah.
eau de coat's fixed, right? You can wash it.
Yeah.
Unlike a lot of them, and this is a gloop that you paint onto your fabric, depending on this, isn't it?
Yeah,
Depending on how many layers you want to put
Yeah.
on. You put one on, it just basically you go up to 3 layers. So what you do is you put the first layer on, wait 2 hours, put the second layer on, wait 2 hours, put the third layer on, wait 24 hours. And then you can use it, and then once it's up and running, you can machine wash it and everything.
Yeah.
So your backing fabric.
Because that's the thing that's in contact with the ground, isn't
yeah.
it? But if you were a family that like to knock drinks over, you might want to eau de coat the top level as
exactly.
well. But
Hannah.
Yeah. But it's a great way of turning some. Not everyone wants quilts, but it's nice to have something special if you're having a special picnic.
Oh yeah.
It's great to have something nice to sit on, isn't it, and comfy. But I'd still wad it as well. I mean, you could go loopy and put Inseal Bright as your wadding if you wanted to, because
in case you get a hot bottom.
Exactly.
Oh no, because you've got hot pans. If you're having a picnic, it's got hot.
But
if you're
then,
cooking on a billy can next to it,
But then it would make it really cool for dogs to lie on as well.
Oh, so you're thinking the other way. I'm
See,
thinking
I'm
of the heat.
thinking
You're thinking of
everything.
the
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's lots of ways you can use this, and that's why the bundle didn't include your backing, because it was up to you.
Oh yeah, but we very seldom, even
Yeah.
the ones in the boxes, as you know, come without
without the
backing, things like that.
yeah.
You could also, if you want to, put ripstock or something like that on the back.
Yeah.
But then, would you be able to quilt into ripstock? I don't know if you
No,
would.
if you're going to quilt, I would do the quilting bit first,
Yeah.
and then put that
Put
on.
the ripstock on afterwards.
And then bind
Yeah.
the two together.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't try and
Quilt
quilt through
ripstock.
ripstock.
Well, no, but on
Well, you can, but it.
Well, no,
it-
because
be
what's his
hard.
name? Raph on Great British Ownby made a blouse out of it this week, and I was like,
did
yes,
I?
it looks
Seen
all
it.
theatrical, but you're gonna be wearing a sauna suit, wouldn't it? If you
Yeah,
got
or
a
a
ripstock blouse.
wetsuit all
Yeah.
day. That's bad enough. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you very much
Thank
indeed.
you.
When are you back? Not that I don't know this question, 24th.
It is 24th
And
of
she's,
June.
I can't say what it is, but you've got something incredibly special that day.
I have.
And
Very
she's in on,
excited.
well, we don't know which hour she's on at the moment, but sorry, I'm calling you she. Susie's
right.
on. But it's a really,
say
I'm not
she.
in because I already checked because I wanted to be in for that day, but it's not me. I've got one of my 3 days off this month that day. So thank you ever so much indeed.
Thank you very much,
And I'll
John.
see you very soon. And if
Yes.
Simon gives you any grief, just give him my number.
I will.
And I'll have a sort out with him.
I will.
Right. Okay, so which one where shall I go? Oh, I'll keep this for the minute. I'll give it to you in a
Yes,
second.
yeah, no
Right.
worries.
Orange one, first of all. So it's the one on the wall. Here you go. So you get a metre of the orange, you get Susie's instructions, you get the panel for the centre, and you get 7 fat quarters, which I'll show you in a second. Lovely. Then I'm going to Copen, which is the one you just saw, which I actually think I quite like the best, personally.
Do you want to?
Oh, this has now overtaken Peacock. Well over half's gone, 47.99. Loads of people in baskets you do need to check out. So you get a metre of the fabric, you get the pattern, you get the panel, and you get the 7 fat quarters. Then, you see, this is the one I thought I would have gone for at the beginning of the day. It's beautiful. I'm not saying it's not beautiful. And I bet it looks, actually, can you do me a favour? We've only got a couple of seconds. Just fold that along the side
Yeah.
of the boxes. So you get...
Because this is the colour I thought would work the best.
Yes. So let's have a look at that one. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, you see, it does look nice, doesn't
It
it?
really brings out the cathedral
Yeah.
window pictures.
Beautiful. Anyway, so that's the peacock one. So you get the metre of fabric that Susie's got over there. You get the instructions and you get the panel. And then these are the 7 fat quarters that you get in there. The one I've just thrown to
right.
Susie. And then you get this one. That one. You get that one in white and in blue. They're fat quarters, remember, not half meters. You get that one, you get that one, and you get that one. All of those you get a fat quarter of. Okay, any that are left by the half metre will just be on the show deal underneath, but there's very, very few left over. Right, I've got to go. Let's have a look at tomorrow's menu. It's me again tomorrow, I'm afraid. Here we go. So tomorrow's menu is... Oh, it's the Queen's birthday tomorrow.
Woo!
Oh, I wonder what I should wear. Majestical
Well, your
fabrics.
crown,
at 8 o'clock. I haven't
definitely.
got a crown. I can bring my throne in if it will fit in my car. 9 o'clock, we've got the Queen's Portrait Birthday Quilt with Emma Bradford. 10 o'clock, we've got the Royal Collection fabric. 10:30, oh, we've got another split. We've got another split show tomorrow. 10:30, Lewis and Irene. Oh, you're going to love the Loch Lewis fabric. I unpacked that this morning. You're going to absolutely love it. Then at 11 o'clock, we're doing Ruth Robin Quilting Rulers with Emma Bradford. Not sure which fabric she's using with that one. And then 12 o'clock, we've got Nicola from Twink Knits in again. Right, now we're going off to the Yarn Lane studio because I have got 11%, because it's 11th of June, I've got 11% off everything. Not just what's on the show. Not just, oh yeah, here you go. There's a code, YL11, YL11. It's not just off what I've got on the show, it's off everything on the Yarn Lane website. I know. So now, if you bought something from me this morning, it's absolutely fine because your P&P is now covered for Yarn Lane. Different company, but same warehouse. The products from today's show will not appear on Yarn Lane, and the products from Yarn Lane will not appear here, so you do need to come with me. If you're watching on the telly, then stay where you are. But if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or the website, you do need to go to the Yarn Lane one to carry on watching us there. But it's 11% off everything. It's such a brilliant deal. If you're not coming, I'll see you at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'll see you at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning on Sewing Street. If not, I'll see you in about 4 minutes on Yarn Lane.